Hello there, welcome everyone to my reaction to Hunter x Hunter Volume 36. I wrote a lot and hopefully we're gonna learn all about it. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Succession Contest Arc Volume 35 notes. That is right. I took a lot of notes this volume because, oh my god, we have so much to get through. We not only got the list of all the Nen Beasts, all of our Nen Beasts for all the characters, except for 3, right? We are actually not seeing one entire character, one entire Nen Beast, and we have 2. I don't want to assume because I have gotten the Nen Beasts wrong every single time. I spent a while last volume figuring out whose Nen Beast is who and got them all wrong. So I'd even bother this time guessing. Cause I don't know, like I still see nipples here. Is this Wobble because he breastfeeds? I don't know. I'm more inclined to believe that we have yet to see Wobble's Nen Beast. So I'm like, okay, he's probably the one that we just haven't seen yet. Either way, these are our Nen Beasts. So first, let's talk about Momo. Let's talk about what happened with Momo. We know it is by this culprit here. And so I've written down a list of suspects. Do I have like a detective thing? I don't have any detective music. That's fine. All right. Our list of suspects. We have Vic, Bladge, Larock, Tuffy. What is it? Nagum and Napaper. Now, as you can see on the list, I believe it is Napaper. Mainly because, yes, same outfit as the killer. Similar head shape. Probably could use Nen, right? Though that is kind of a reason why I disqualified Vic. But he is the guard outside her door. And he is specifically affiliated with Camilla's mother. And Camilla has expressed making it look like all of the other princes killed themselves over Camilla. And so since we got the suffocation, you know, rather than being choked, like that feels like, oh, she just happened to kill herself because her mother wasn't paying attention to her. You know, that sort of feeling. That being said, we do get a moment where her mother's like, take all 6 of these guys and put them to death. So we truly so they kind of believe that there is a killer, but I'm feeling like it's him. But obviously we can look at Vic. Hair doesn't really match. He would have used Nen. I only used that as a reason because we had a moment where Benjamin and his like captain of the personal guard was like, why didn't the guy who what's his name? Hold on. Gotta go over here. They were like, why didn't Vincent use Nen, right? They were kind of confused. They're like, he pulled out his gun. Like, he could have just used Nen first. So they were a little bit confused, right? So my state of mind is that the personal guards will always use Nen before they ever use any physical non-Nen attacks. So that's kind of my reasoning. And then everyone else here is just things don't really match up. This one, Tyson doesn't seem interested so far, right? Salesell, we don't know. Salesell, we have yet to know because he's like, I'm going to show everyone at the banquet this world-changing event. But as of right now, he doesn't seem to care about the contest until the banquet that's going to be happening tonight. Or maybe it's in a week. Either way. So I'm like kind of cutting a few people out. This is also works for Fugetsu's mother. So I'm like, I don't know if that's going to happen either. So I'm believing this is Momo's assassin based off all this, right? Okay, cool. Let's move on because we got a lot. All right. So this is something that I feel like Melody did a very good job of kind of building the groundwork for me. But I believe at some point Kacho is protecting Fugetsu by acting against how she feels. In what way, I do not know. But based off Melody's own interpretation, and not interpretation, but she can understand Kacho's like true feelings. I'm feeling like she is doing this for a specific reason. And as we see with Fugetsu, her crying, looking over the picture with her and Kacho, it is specifically something to do with protecting Fugetsu. Kacho is protecting Fugetsu in some way. I don't know what way. I just want to put that out there. Look, I just want Kurapika to help Fugetsu. That's my theory here. This is the only reason why I have Kurapika going all the way up to Fugetsu. Okay, you may have noticed also, I have faces on these characters. In my previous notes, I was like, okay, I want to somehow make sure that I wanted to set up alliances with Kurapika, but I felt like there were going to be too many lines and it's going to be a little bit too confusing. So what I have set up is just a simple morality system of how the princes feel towards Kurapika. Benjamin, no, he feels bad towards Kurapika. Terry, we don't know if Terry feels good or bad against Kurapika, but given the Crimson Eyes and just the general vibe that Terry gives out, probably a no. Camilla, she wants to kill all the other princes. So that's also a no. Tupa, we have gotten confirmation that Tupa's like, hey, well, actually, it's technically from Shimono, but Tupa was like, hey, I care about the younger princes, right? And so because Kurapika is protecting Wobble, Tupa is interested. Also, Tupa has also sent in their captain to learn Nen and to have some sort of like allyship with Kurapika. Luz, just because we just had a really cool conversation between Basho and Luz, so I'm just like, yeah, this is a happy one. Hulkenberg, very similar. He's just not interested in the succession. So he is already on the good side of things, and he's already sent out 2 of his personal guards to learn Nen. Zhongli is a neutral. I say neutrals because even though he is wanting to allyship with Kurapika, Tuba has mentioned specifically like, hey, this guy is indulgent, and we have heard countless times that the elders of the princes are the most eager to become king. And so right now Zhongli is just allying until, we also got confirmation as well that he's just wanting to make sure that the field is whittled down before he starts to make aggressive moves. So it's like a temporary alliance. Tyson, I don't like Tyson's vibe. Tyson is way too happy-go-lucky fairy tale character that like, I feel like she has so much potential for just absolutely being one of the most like killery people. That's not even a word. It's just that she is so in her own fantasy that like that could be applied to like super negative about her wanting to be queen, right? So like I still have neutral vibes with Tyson. Sail, Sail is just having a good time, man. He's having the best time on this boat. We'll see what he says after the banquet, but for now, I feel like he's on the good side. Mariam, now, this one's a neutral, and it's specifically because of her mother. Mariam is just a kid. He's just a kid. But the mother is like, she has so much control over him that I'm suspicious of her. Fugetsu and Kacho, as I mentioned before, I don't believe these two are evil. And then obviously Wobble, also good towards Kurapika. Okay, we also have all the royal guards. Not many names for these guys, but we got a bunch of names for here. They're all pointing to the people. They're all pointing to the characters that they are associated with. I won't go through that because as of right now, where they are at isn't too important yet. So they are linked to characters, but it's not too important here. Okay, let's go. Let me make sure there's anything else I want to talk about before we go to the biggest part of this. The biggest mystery happened in the last 3 chapters of this volume. And it is Who the hell is this? Whose user is this? What? Like, what is this? And so we have a list of suspects here. Okay, here we go. So we know that it, like, based off what Bobby has said, right? Based off what Bobby has said, Bobby has indicated that this is not a Nen Beast, right? So we can already cut out that this is. That being said, right, I mentioned the Sherlock Holmes thing like 3 volumes ago. Like, this could literally be Wobble's, like, it could literally be Wobble's Nen Beast because it makes sense. And I'll explain later. So I pulled up a list in the Nen class. Fur mentions this guy. He mentions a very specific thing. When Kurapika asks everyone, if you know Nen, raise your hand. He says, why isn't the other 4 raising their hand? Because Benjamin raises his hand and Bell raises his hand. These 2 both raise their hand. That means there are 4 other Nen users here that didn't raise their hands. And so I was trying to guess who is a Nen user. We learn from the I don't know her name, but I'm just gonna I just keep saying Robot Maid. We do learn from Robot Maid that Loberry is possessed, and so that is probably why she can see her. I say that she has Nen because she is possessed, but she is not the other 4 that Furry is actually referring to. So I was like, okay, who could it be? The only kind of information that we even get is that potentially guards of older princes probably have known Nen. So I was like, okay, Tupa's captain probably knows Nen. I said that Luz's probably knows Nen. I said that Zhongli's captain probably also knows Nen. That being said, I don't actually have a 4th one. I could not figure it out. I was like, okay, I don't know which one's the 4th one. They could literally be talking about Barry, but I doubt it. Oh yeah, we already know he has Nen as well. The thing is, there is no yes here, because I actually don't know, but there are a few maybes. Luz's captain is a maybe, mainly because he is super cautious and has specifically said he is monitoring everyone and considers Kurapika dangerous. The other one is that Zhongli's guard is also watching the other guards. And specifically because this character has killed another guard, it's good for Zhongli, right? The other one is Shimono. And it's because Shimono has been here since the beginning, and this attack looks very similar to this attack. And so there has to be either one of these guards was nearby when they did the attack, or the person who has been here this entire time, who knows everything about the princes, used this attack. That being said, I forgot. I think I should have put Wobble here as well, because I think Benjamin saying that it can't be an Nen Beast is also like a red flag of like, actually it could be. That's possible. So I could have put Wobble in here, but Shimono is also a huge maybe because she's been here since the very beginning. But we'll see. We'll see how that all turns out, right? I hope that this volume will enlighten us about learning Nen in 2 weeks and figuring out one of these people. So we will see. But yeah, this is my favorite list. We will finally see the mystery of this, the mystery of this. It's going to be great. It is going to be great. Okay. That is it for the notes for today. That's really all the notes that I had. I just added this as well as like, hey, there's a map. But right now, this map is here as just like fun stuff. No one's moving in a way that's weird, or characters aren't shifting up tiers yet. So as of right now, this is kind of pretty stationary. Now, before we jump to the volume for volume 36, we might be adding a new person to the Phantom Troop. And it's because of the cover art for this volume. We have seen this cover art before. This was a cover art that was, hey, celebrating all the Phantom Troop members previously. But there's one extra character in here. Why is Illumi in this? And so, this is going to be a crazy twist. Togashi teasing us with a cover art that was very similar from a previous volume, but showing us a character who is not a part of that group. That is something we have yet to see. And this is Togashi's way of like, hey, check that out. So when I bring up this theory about like, hey, Illumi will kill or be killed by Ahsoka if Kaluto is threatened, I think this is becoming more and more of a serious thing. It's just going to become more and more of a serious thing. So I'm very excited to jump into volume 36. Let's take a look at the cover art. I mentioned this during the notes thing, but there is a character there who was not originally there, right? This was actually, you know what? Hold on, let me look this up. I take screenshots of all the volume covers. This was York New. That's what I know for. That's what it feels like York New, because that's when they were pretty central. Actually, it's Greed Island. I remember it because I was like, oh, there it is. Yeah, it's York New, but this is it. So this is the cover art for volume 12. You can see that all of these characters in this picture are actual members of the Phantom Troop. Every single one of them. So then, why is it that there is a character here in the latest volume of 36, a character who's not a part of the Phantom Troop? And so I am very, very excited to see how Illumi gets involved in all of this. I mean, he already has a connection with Kaluto, honestly, so that's probably why. But I am very, very excited. Also, holding a flower. Interesting. We will see, because this is going to be very fun. I mean, technically, this is not the first time Chrollo has called up Illumi for assistance, so, and it definitely won't be the last. So let us jump right into this chapter to see what the heck this is all about. All right. Wow. Chapter Hunter x Hunter is back. Chapter 371. And actually, let me pull up the page, because last volume we were talking a lot about the Togashi hiatuses and stuff. So I do want to look at the time between these two. So from February 2nd, 2008 was the volume release. Actually, no, let's look at chapter release. I think this is specifically mentioning chapter release. Okay, chapter release. September 4th, 2017 to January 26th, 2018. So basically over a year hiatus between these two. Hunter x Hunter is now back. Let's keep going. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love it that they're having even like a, in case you missed it, let's talk about what happened. And then who is this person I'm so distracted about this person at the bottom here. Wait, what's going on? Why am I under arrest? Right after you drew everyone's attention, Bargain was attacked. But this is Sakata, the third prince's personal guard. I request that Queen Seiko be charged under suspicion of being an accomplice to Bargain's murder and plotting to assassinate the 14th prince. Request denied. Why? Circumstance evidence is easy to fabricate. It doesn't clear the royal family privilege protection regulation. We will dispatch an investigator to residential quarters 1010 to monitor for 72 hours. That will be all. Supreme Magistrate Cleopatra, first tier Supreme Court. Now we're gonna get, oh my god, we have a court system we're gonna put on the board. We're gonna have the investigator coming in. Oh my god. Is there no way? Day 2, 9:45 a.m. No. We can't hand over our weapons. We can't hand over your weapons during lessons. What if the same thing happens again? We've taken measures. You knew the terms when you decided to come. We're not ones pushing for a change of plans. Decide if you like to continue by 10. Any delay, and I won't be able to guarantee the 2-week timeline. All right, we have people talking it over, thinking about it. Queen, please come with us. Don't you need to go with them? It's the prince's mission, isn't it? Don't interfere with my mission. Okay, so Fury and technically it's Fury, right? Fury and Bobby are kind of just chatting it over. And the prince told you how you handle it's up to you. He also said, stake your life. Failure is not an option. Are you sure about that? Perfectly, if you weren't here. It's so fun being here with you. All right, we have a little meal there. Shimono looking at the meal. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yep. Okay. All right. Holy moly. Shimono's like, oh, what? I need to ask you 2 questions. Did you attack Bargain? Bargain, the man who died? No, it wasn't me. Can you use Nen? That's crazy. I've never heard of it until yesterday. Why me? I can't take this. I apologize. There are only a few people who are also associated with the previous incident. Me and Kurapika? Mines? I will be perfectly honest though. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. Where is the notes? I'm pulling up the notes again. Shimono was a last add. Basically, I added these characters last because as soon as I added Queen Oito, I was like thinking about like, oh yeah, because she's like super anxious, like that might make sense. But then I was thinking about like, well, actually, this does relate to the first case. So like, who was there? And immediately I was like, oh my god. And so I wrote, Shimono was like not even a thought to me at first. It was only until I started thinking about Queen Oito really hard about like, okay, is it possible that she did it? So I'm very happy that she's on the list as a maybe. Okay, we'll continue. Why me? Okay, so Kurapika apologizes and he says there are only a few people who are associated to the previous incident. Bill was, oh my, she's like, Bill was there too. He checked out already, of course. May I ask if it could be the 14 Prince Wobble's Nen Beast? That's not possible. They're different types. The Prince's Nen Beasts are parasites created through a ceremony and are invisible to normal people. Think of them as ghosts possessing their target. But everyone there saw the snakes. Oh, okay, that's fascinating. They were conjured. Normal people could see them just like regular matter. So they're different abilities? They still fall under Nen abilities. Simply put, the Nen user's approach to risk is different. A conjured snake visible to anyone brings a higher risk of getting caught. The greater the risk or higher the difficulty, and this is Bill talking, of the execution, the more powerful the ability. And then Kurapika joins in. On the other hand, a parasite that only Nen users can see uses a lot of energy to be invisible to normal people, so its user has to make a different sort of trade-off. For this succession battle, there would have had been a tremendous amount of people with different Nen beasts. Then we have a shocked expression on Kurapika. Now, before we talk about this, I actually want to bring up one more thing with the notes because this was something I was thinking about, but I did not put it on the list, which is the design of this character. I want to briefly talk about the design of this character. In the last volume, I was jokingly referring to it as a robot maid because this is like a robot-looking creature, and it has a kimono. It looks like it looks like one of the servants. So like Loberi, Yuri, Shimono. So to me, I'm like, okay, if you are the Nen user and you have created this, like basically this servant user, at some point in your personality or the way you think about it, you see a servant as someone who is capable of things, right? They're not like lowlifes, right? So you have a high expectation or maybe like a high level of you care about servants in some way. So you would have to also look at people who would think of servants highly. Queen Oito, Shimono, Loberi, maybe some of the lower ranking guards. And so you think about like Prince Terry. Prince Terry doesn't care about his servants probably. So you wouldn't think that maybe Prince Terry's like guards would have it. So something like that as well. Like the design of this character is very specific, and it's like only a few people would think like, oh yeah, this is going to be the killer I use, you know? Oh my God, wait a minute. Hold on a second. I'm looking. Anyone from Tyson's group? Anyone from Tyson's group? No one's from Tyson. I was gonna say that, like, also having this robot killer made like it's out of Kill Bill or something is very fantasy-like, and I'm like, oh my God, what if this is like a Tyson guard, where Tyson's always thinking about like fantasy stuff, and like this is the most fantasy. Either way, okay, let's read the chapter. I feel like this whole volume read is gonna be like 5 hours if I keep going back to the notes. All right, next page. Kurapika thinks about it. Kurapika, what's the matter? Is it another headache? No, I'm fine. Everyone here has been cleared. Perhaps if just one person could withdraw from the succession... Perhaps if one person could withdraw from the succession battle, the risk-reward trade-off would collapse, and all Nen beasts might disappear. What? I'll look for an opportunity to negotiate the others with my chain if possible. Try to subtly observe the others as well. On the other hand, a parasite that only uses Nen users can see users a lot of energy to be invisible to normal people. So its users has to make a different sort of trade-off. For this succession battle, there would have had to be a tremendous amount of energy to infest 14 people with different Nen beasts. So he's talking about the urn. There's something up with the urn? Someone owns the urn, maybe? I'm a little bit lost, but I think the idea is that if we get people to withdraw, the risk of using all of this energy would be less rewarding. So it would also so basically the person who's in charge of the urn, we have to make sure that they withdraw, I guess, at some point. We're making it so that it is less interesting, I guess, to use your Nen beasts. Something like that. We'll see. So everyone stayed. Then let's begin. Of course, they are our prince's orders. First, collapse your right hand. Everyone has to do this at home as well. We are all gonna learn Nen, right? First, collapse your right and left hands together in a way that's whatever natural to you. This is my natural, right? So oh man, I collapse it like the dude. Oh no. This is the Prince Terry guy that's like, oh, I'm not gonna learn so I can kill. I did it the same way. No! So as Kurapika tells everyone to clasp their hands. Done. We can roughly divide people into groups of learning Nen by the way they clasp their hands. Oh my God, I had to group up with this guy? Oh, wait, what is his name? What the hell is his name? Muhan? I don't want to hang out with them. Those with praying hands. Shimano, why did you stay? Like you said, it made sense to quit. You're definitely not getting paid enough in this situation. I'm sorry, I'm not doing this grudgingly. I know, I'm just grateful. Thank you for staying. My family has served the royal family for generations. Both my grandparents fulfilled their duties until their deaths, but my father and mother became ill, so it was not possible for them. That was their regret. They both told me when they died that I should serve the royal family until my death. I see, but I thought this wasn't the kind of death that I imagined, and I panicked and blurted out something misleading. Uh-oh. It's fine. Do you have any siblings? No, I'm an only child. In the middle of 5, I have both an older and younger brothers and sisters. I envy you. I wanted an older brother. They just bossed me around when I was little. Is that so? And then we cut back to Kurapika. The class from this point will split into groups. Okay, all right, chat. Make sure you pay attention. Prayers, close your eyes and imagine scooping water. Shakers. I guess this is a shaking, right? This is a shaking because when you shake someone's hand, yeah, so I'm a shaker. Shaker, hold your hands in a circle and imagine the flowing of aura in the in the clockwise direction. All right, I think I'm feeling it right now. I have nothing to grasp, but I'm feeling it. And then catchers, imagine making cotton candy in the air. Hold on a second. Maybe I'm a catcher instead. I'm going back. Okay, no, this is a handshake. This is handshake, and then this is claspers. And then prayer, claspers, handshake. Because, right, you're handshaking someone, and the handshake goes into here, right? You're like doing that. Yeah. Okay, I was right. I'm not wrong. All right, I'm a shaker. Okay. I'm not a catcher. Okay. All right, so we have Fury and Bell will check the flow of aura in the groups. They're like, we're aides. Hey, it's the TAs here. I love it. Begin. And we cut away. Where are we? We are finally in a new location. Tier 5 dining hall. What? 5,000 Jenny? Just for passing through? If you don't like it, find another route. But this is the only way to the cafeteria. This was designated as the Buer family special post, you see? Can't they do something about this? They're bought off. The soldiers in charge, they can do whatever they please. Hey, we got loyal cards on your payment schedule. Huh? Or buy cans and TV dinners from our store. Why bother going to the cafe? And then Phantom Troop is here. Hold on. I need to get your names, all your names. Franklin is right behind him. Oh no, the entire crew is here. Oh my god, my boy Finks is here. Oh, we got we got Finks, Faye, Nobunaga, and Franklin. Who do you think you are talking to, huh? All names send chills down our... If this was an election, the Buer family would be the fringe candidate everyone's making fun of. We're kind of like farts, sir. To secure new territory continent, the Kaking 3 mafia families are on this ship. Each has a direct line to the prince, and the bosses are VIPs on tier 1. The lesser henchmen are scheming to whittle down the enemy numbers until landfall. What do you plan to do? Oh, we're opportunistic, freelance thugs. Since we're not risking anything, they take a 90% cut. The third prince is the benefactor for the Jiyu family, the fourth prince of the Heli family, and the seventh prince for the Char family. The moment you pledge yourself to one, the other two become mortal enemies. Everyone in the syndicate either has nerves of steel or is just insane. We're jumping into mafia families now? Oh my god. This is insane. Togashi. Oh my god. Togashi, like, how do we make the relationships of all the princes more complicated? We're adding on the mafia layer. Oh, I love it. I love this so much. It's probably pointless to ask him, but how do you get above tier 2? Huh? You can't. They said that it's the ship announcement. Movement between tiers is impossible. There must be someone down below, facilitating between the boss and the henchman. Hot-blooded youngins are neither obedient nor smart enough to do anything without chaperones. So we find them and ask to mediate with the top. We could also just antagonize all three. Which one's the strongest? In terms of finances and numbers, that's Xiaoyu. Wait, what are you talking about? You gotta be kidding me, we don't want to defy anyone. Someone comes to take the cut. Call him over. You can't, you just can't. They decide where and when. When? Next one is Saturday. That's fine for the loot. Loot? You don't ask the questions, just listen up. Find everyone taller than 6'2" and get their room numbers. That's your mission from now on. All right, so I guess it's safe to confirm that Finks is 6 feet 2 inches. I think that's safe to confirm. All right, and here we have, we are still in tier 5. We have Chrollo and Machi seeing each other in like this crowd of people. I'm going to kill Hisoka. First come, first serve. Nope, no. Then let's decide by a coin. We can't. Why? Coins are for disputes between individuals. Everyone wants to kill him this time. Of course, that includes me. And we have this creepy image of just Chrollo's eyes, headband, and hair. Just find him. He's on this ship. Just wanna briefly pull this up here. So you see this dotted line here, right? This dotted line, it means that this green dotted line means that I have a theory. And let's follow this line. Let's follow this line for a second here. Okay, goes over here. Oh, Kurapika and Hisoka team up on the Black Whale. They both have a common enemy. Please do this again. Please be York New Part 2. Let's go. I beg you, please be York New Part 2. Oh my god, that would make me so happy. Let's keep going. All right, we see Momo in her deathbed. We have the guy who's been holding the urn, and we have the king. Please accept my sincere condolences.
It's nothing to be sad about. Momo will become the foundation for the Tree of Kakin. She is shining ever brighter than in life. She is alive even now.
It's one of those things, right? If I had a physical whiteboard, right? And the whiteboard had all my notes about the succession arc and what it could be and what it means. And how one panel in this entire manga makes me want to throw it away because, oh my god, this is more than just... This is so much more. This isn't like they're being used to fuel this tree, whatever this tree means. There 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 14. You sure one prince is coming out alive? Unless this is also like the king going, I will also be dying in this process. So that the next prince, it will have a fully fueled tree, whatever this tree is. Oh my god. This is insane. Absolutely insane. Wow. Okay. Right? I counted 14, right? This is not 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, it's 14. So either all princes are dying, or the king is expecting himself to die as well. And whatever this tree is, it's something. Mo will become the foundation for the tree of Kakin. She is shining ever brighter than in life. She's alive even now. Oh yeah, and you can even see like there's even like a burning fire linked to her coffin now. Wow, what the hell is this thing? This is... Dude, I love this so much. Like, I love that at the end of the chairman election arc, Togashi is like, look, there's a dark continent. Crazy things are happening. And I'm like, I can't wait to get to the dark continent. But oh my God, he made the black whales so cool that I even forgot that there is a dark continent because of just how incredibly engaging and interesting a single ship is in this story. It's so good. Oh my God, let's keep on moving. Yeah, Claw brings up a great point. Yep, Treb is also saying it too. The Nen script. This all, it's very similar to the same rooms that we saw upon entering Greed Island. It's very fascinating. How cool. All right, let's keep going. Chapter 372. Oh, come on, you're being way too obvious. Amateurs can't make that much aura right off the bat. All right, hold on. We're pulling up the list, man. We're pulling up the notes. Okay. I said no. So both of Hulkenberg's, okay. Both of Hulkenberg's can use Nen. All right. That's good to know now. They're now more suspicious than ever. Switching this over to a maybe. We're doing notes on the fly right now because this is a pretty big extra information. That's pretty huge actually. Okay. Let's go ahead and hide. All right, Shidel and Yuharai. Yes, you can use Nen. Are you testing me? No, we're not about that. Can we talk to you alone, buddy? Okay, talking to you alone, that's very suspicious. Well, specifically because there are a few people who don't want other princes to communicate with Kurapika, right? For security reasons, I can't step away from here, and I can't let you approach me. I can talk to one of you after class. You guys, one of you see me after class, okay? You guys are in big trouble right now. All right. So they're not self-aware. They're either manipulated or it has to do with their Prince Nenbeast. It may be their goal to stay in the room. I like to be present as a precaution. Depends how Kurapika thought of me firing my gun. The other one was arrested by the royal family army. Only one more secret Nen user. Okay, no. Oh, pulling up again. Okay, never mind. He did actually consider her as one of the four. Okay. Interesting. So we already have 3. That means one more person in this group knows Nen. What? That's okay. That's wild. All right, I'm not going to do much theory crafting during it just because it will take forever. But I love this. This is so good. So, Fury mentions, hey, Loberry was the other secret Nen user, so that means there's one more left. The one's hiding it well. The rise of the aura above him looks natural, and the flow coming from his hands look like they are uninitiated. This one's a master, must be the assassin. They still don't know that I'm onto them. I'll let it be for a while longer. Okay, all right. So we know it's male. which eliminates just the servants and Longhee. That's about it. All right, we cut away. And we're looking at Kaicho here. Oh, there we go. Mother. We finally have picture Cervanti. Nice. So now I will remain silent. Those are my rights. I won't answer any questions. Oh, okay, this is the investigator. All right. You are protected under royal privilege. This is just a formality and won't enter court records. That's good. It doesn't change anything. All right. That saves me the trouble. We'll have to live with each other for 72 hours. You're free to move about with supervision. If you have any requests, almost anything will be honored. Cut over to Miriam. See the hamster. We see Biscuit and Hanzo. Obviously, the mother is heartbroken because her daughter died. It's visibly larger. What do you think? And the dragon is getting bigger. Oh no. How? Why? It used to look like a graceful floating dragon, and it gradually became fiercer and bulked up. His sister's death accelerated the change. Okay. Nobody told him, but he knows. The spines are a manifestation of self-defense. Anxiety, fear, stress, and trauma are clearly affecting the Nenbis. That's actually super sad that this kid is like going through so much like trauma and pain because his sister died, and it's being manifested in this Nenbeast. I mean, it's honestly, we don't have time to go into it, but it is just an entire it's just a wonderful way to visualize like that kids also go through a lot of shit too, you know? Hanzo, Biscuit, shifts over. You sure you're going? I'll take care of this. Once we know who killed her, the prince and his Nenbeast might calm down. If anyone touches or talks to my original body, I'll get called back. I need you to be on my lookout. Fine? I need my beauty sleep, you know. You'll owe me one. You'll owe me one nature beauty pack. Fine. Hanzo's skill 4 art of the doppelganger. Oh my god, here he comes. We got Ghost Hanzo. And then, oh, he goes over? Oh, he goes over to one of the potential assassins. He goes over to Tuffy. Shh, I'm here to help you. First, Prince Benjamin wants to see you. Prince Benjamin? This is a headhunt. We made a deal with the army. Nagomon next door is going to confess to the murder in his suicide note. For court records, we'll need the specific killing method. You'll have to disclose your secret. And he's like, wait, is it really him? Nen abilities and Nen beasts have become public, so now they're officially admissible as evidence in court. A detailed reveal of the ability on the note would be a perfect touch. I see. Oh no, he's trying to trick him into thinking that like, oh, we found the killer. We need like to fix evidence. My ability is a doppelganger astral protection to touch. If I close my eyes and lay prone, my doppelganger can do anything within 20 meters. Okay. Nagomon is drugged right now. Help me stage the suicide. Sure. But how did you... It was a 50-50 shot. And then we have Hanzo choking the guy out. Oh my god. I just wanted to test you first. Oh my god. Hanzo! That's incredible. Incredible. Let's bring this back up here. You know, this is... Look at this. We have the culprit. It was Tuffy. See, this is why I'm not a great investigator. All right, no, we changed that to yes. We changed that to yes. There we go. Oh, we could turn it to small, right? There we go. There we go. There's the killer. And Hanzo gets that satisfaction of killing him. This is what you get, buddy. Incredible. Incredible job. I love that Hanzo's like, hey, it was a 50-50 shot. Looks like it worked. And like just chokes him out. God damn, Hanzo. That was so clean. All right, we cut over to Sailsail's, which interesting, right? Tuffy was affiliated with the Fifth Queen, Sailsail's mother. So we cut to Sailsail's room. Tell us, what are you gonna do? Oh, it's gonna be a surprise. But we can't go to the but we can't go to the banquet. Yeah, we can't see you change the world. So tell us first. I'll give you a hint, ladies. And then they're like, really? And we have this guy kind of spying in on them. Then I'll put it over the PA system. All right. Interesting. So, okay. This is also a character we don't know yet. We don't have a name to him. This is the first time we've ever seen him. We could, oh my God. This is Tyson. This is 100% Tyson. What did you think of the book, Tyson? Did it rock your world? Oh, every word resonated with me. Every line is so profound. I want to savor the experience. Just the chapter titles of in the table of contents are so gripping I can't get past them. Very clever. You just admitted you hadn't read it. I apologize. I haven't read it either. That's okay. There's a right time and pace for everyone. But I guarantee that you will have something special inside you. My book will send you to the next stage. My emotions are evolving. Say, Izu, I can't get rid of this. What's going on? Me neither. We're the only ones who can see it, and it seems to be harmless so far. Since there's none on Orau Benjamin's soldiers, does that mean we found favor with the prince? Spread the news, idiot. We don't know yet. There could be other rules. Izu, you're just in denial. Shut up. Why are you so happy-go-lucky? Interesting. Orau. Okay, I'm gonna put his name down because I guarantee you I'm just going to forget. Okay. Wait, what the heck? Oh no, it's this guy. Okay. Found him. But you don't see it here, but I'm just putting him on the notes thing because I know I'm going to forget him. Okay. We cut back to quarter 14. That's all for today. Same time tomorrow. Interesting. So they're going on for like maybe 3-4-ish hours of Nen training each day. And then Fury is like, nothing from the assassins since 1 kill a day. And then Kurapika's also thinking 5 guards were killed on the first day. The condition must not have been met this time. Kurapika, I'd like to be present. I'm sorry, but if there is a need to know, we have it, and the right to know. Kurapika thinks about it. If we can't prioritize Prince Zhongli's to get information, there's no reason for us to stay. Do you really think you can get through this with you and Bill alone? Wasn't it unexpected that they killed while everyone was watching? This must be the problem Bill was talking about just before I blacked out. Kurapika thinking to himself, I'll guarantee you'll get the information, but this time you'll have to wait. No. You know I'm right, security-wise. I need you to share all the information on Nen that arises here. If you're arguing about us, I'll offer the compromise. Prince Hulkenberg would rather call this whole thing off if possible. We need information on the Nen Beasts in order to settle this peacefully. And then we see the little feather tattoo that is on his fist. All the guards had this mark on their left hand, including the prince. It won't wash off like a tattoo. According to the prince, he passed out right after he saw us all unconscious. When he came to, this mark was on our hand. Oh, wait a minute. That means he used his ability. What happened? What just happened? Maybe he used it to cast the spell, right? So maybe that is what he did. He maybe cast something that added some sort of thing, your feather thing that does something on you. What's strange is we don't remember blacking out, and it didn't occur to us as unnatural that he was sleeping at odd hours. And then Kurapika's like, memory revision is common in manipulator attacks. By erasing the memory of being attacked, they are less likely to panic when the sudden appearance of the mark. Memories revisions are overwhelmingly used by soliciting manipulators. Soliciting? The target is made to work for the manipulator within the choices he is given. Coercive, deriving the target's freedom in mind and body. Pseudo-coercive, taking physical freedom or driving them into a situation where they have no choice. 12th Prince Momo's Nenbeast was this type. It uses comparative less energy to manipulate more people. The mark has the same effect as what's used in real life. Yuhirai. A pen can record, teach, classify, sign, threaten, etc. How would you interpret this mark considering the 9th Prince personality? Interesting. Okay. Expression of determination and solidarity would be the closest. The prince keeps his resolve to himself, but when it comes to a group decisions, his natural charisma influences the results. So this mark is proof of those who share the same aspirations. Kurapika agrees. It makes sense that it was placed in a very visible location. But his aspirations are problematic. Yes, they are clearly contradictory. And then, guy's like, wait, what? 9th Prince Hulkenberg desires the abolition of the monarchy. This battle for the throne is a golden opportunity. Oh, wait a minute! Oh my god! Oh, okay, I'm happy. I was hoping that Hulkenberg was going to be anti-monarchy. And it's just because it's literally because of the education, right? He is the most educated of the group. He would deem it he would deem it not right to have a monarchy, right? It is as simple as that. That was as simple as my thinking. However, last volume, he just wanted to leave the succession contest, which isn't necessarily anti-monarchy, because you're just like, I'm opting out, but there's no fight against it. The specific word of abolition, now that is anti-monarchy. Okay, interesting. Okay, all right, this is good. We're cooking here. Okay. But killing each other is not what he wants. He told the king he wishes to withdraw, hoping it would end the contest. His sense of justice conflicts with his ambition. He's committed to his morals, even if that's the long, difficult path. But that may not be what the Nenbeast wants. And that's why his father was like kind of laughing. Because it's like, you might want that, but that big guy behind you, that's a different story. Interesting. Okay. Can you see the number on my fingers, by the way? All right, doing the biscuits training. Aura? No. So you're half awakened. You can use Nen in a limited fashion, but you can't control it yourself. The activation must have been tied to the prince's actions. But if the prince is similarly marked, it's a dangerous sign. All right? He kind of goes in and asks, okay, what do you mean by that? If there are no differences in the mark, it indicates that the prince thinks he and his supporters are equal in aspiration. That idea itself is great, but it shows the risks of the ability are also equally borne among the marked. The more powerful it is, the more severe the limitations and stronger the recoil upon failure. Oh, these guys are basically collateral. If the prince is as his reputation says, I wouldn't be surprised if it risks his life. It's important for everyone with the mark to elucidate the whole picture of the ability as soon as possible, so if his faith doesn't become poison. And he's like, all right. Tell me anything you find out about his ability, and I can generate a specific plan. And Yuhi is like, okay, that's a great offer, but maybe too much information for you? Surely by now you appreciate 8th Queen's Oto's desire to avoid bloodshed. We won't abuse the information. we trust you, but you're not speaking for all princes, right? He looks over at Sakata. It's like, third Prince Zhongli also prioritized searching for a peaceable solution. So we should force ninth Prince Hulkenberg into a situation where he has to choose between belief and justice. And then Sokka's like, Yuhi is like, that's talk is cheap. Kurapika kind of continues, the Hawks are already taking action. The lower ranking princes will be eliminated one by one if they don't band together. All right, Yuhi is like, Sakata's presence is a nuisance, but Kurapika's information is more valuable. I agree. Let's have the princes strike a deal and make that public. Protecting 14th Prince Wobble will lead to protecting Prince Hulkenberg. We cut over to what Sakata's saying. He's thinking to himself, Kurapika's class info on Hulkenberg's Nembeast and the identity of the assassin. Yeah, and the immediate problem is to identifying and arresting the assassin. That's what we should focus on. And most importantly, the information on Nen that would affect the battle for the throne. Kurapika chimes in. Getting the third and ninth prince on our side is a big deal. If we could just find a way to withdraw from the battle while we buy time. I'll make an appeal to the other princes through the association members. All right, we cut back over to the 13th. Hanzo is like, my body is gone? Biscuit's gone too. What happened? Nobody's here. What in the world? Oh no. I don't so the oh no I have is not that they're missing. It's that someone has the ability to alter spaces. That's what I'm worried about. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, he's bad. He's mad. He's mad. He's mad. The prince's Nenbeast is here. It's smaller but more sinister. So the prince must be close by. And as soon as Hanzo takes a step, Dragon roars, sends in a bunch of these like weird plant things at him. Or no. Sorry, they do not get sent at him. They are now like, he is now in like protective mode of like, get back, right? He's got his little piranha plants with him. Hanzo's like, I can't get in closer. What's going on? Does it attack without regard to friend or foe? Or can it even discriminate between the two? All right. And then we have the Royal Guard here, this guy with the owl kind of spying on Camilla. Seconds, Prince Camilla. Is there anything you want? I'm going to kill the first Prince Benjamin. Either help me or die. Make your choice. Aren't I nice? Prince Camilla, this isn't funny. God damn, dude. She's so crazy, but I kind of like it. She's like, I Hey, it's the end of the chapter. It's the end of the chapter. Wow. Hey, end of the chapter. Claw says, I wonder who 6'2" is. I thought it was Sphinx. But Franklin is technically the tallest person. But because I'm 6'1". So when I think about Franklin, I think about him being like, I don't know, 6'5", 6'7", like he is way taller than me. But I guess technically he is the tallest of the group. So he might. Oh my god, it's Hisoka. It's Hisoka. That's why. It's not for disguising. They're looking for Hisoka. I'm like, there's a tall ass clown man somewhere around here. Where is he? Oh my god. Incredible. Chapter 373. We have Moose pointing a gun at Camilla. Camilla looking fine. Second Prince Camilla, you are under arrest for conspiring to assassinate First Prince Benjamin. I recorded your conversations. If you take one step closer, I'll be forced to shoot. Dude, she is so crazy. It is crazy. I can't believe it, man. She is on Hisoka's level of being delusional. It's great. Oh my god. Dude, is this okay? You know what? Okay, this is really dumb. This is really dumb. I hate that I'm thinking about this right now. I think I'm thinking about this so hard, right? You know, so right, you got Joker and Harley Quinn, right? So like, Camilla could be the Harley Quinn to Hisoka's Joker. That's what we're gonna get to do. That's how we go. Oh, hey, Mr. H, how you doing? All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going, man. My fantasies need to stop now. Okay, Your Highness, please stop. I don't want to shoot you. Damn it, she's a counteractive type. She closed her aura off with Zetsu, proof that she uses Nen. By reducing her defenses to 0, she maximizes risk, potentially increasing the counterattack power. She's a master of Nen? Because of Zetsu, the Guardian Spirit Beast feeding off her aura isn't here. She's like, I'm done with this beast. I'm gonna handle you myself. Oh my god. She might be, okay. She's like a 10 out of 10, man. Then what a badass. Fine, I'll make a move. If I can't kill her, great. If I can find out her ability, great. I warned you, we see him firing the gun and we get this extremely detailed shot of the gun going off. She gets shot. She falls. Okay, hold on a second. No way is she this dumb. Oh my god, no way. Okay, if she actually dies, this will also be a 10 out of 10 chapter for just the setup was so good. For this to be if this is the payoff, it would be so funny. Oh my god, what is good? Okay, so now the guards are running. They're like, it's locked. They're like trying to figure out what's happening. We just see her motionless on the ground. She is on the floor. He says she's dead. No, I can't let my guard down. I'll first fulfill my conditions. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, buddy. Buddy. Turn behind. Get behind you. What? What? Okay. It wraps around him and just smashes him with his hands. Oh, it's kneading him. So it's just doing this. Knead. It takes people's life force and gives it back to them. So A, she did die. So she was dumb. She was just like, I'm gonna die here. Like, that's crazy. But then this crazy. So then what the hell was the big booby tree? A counteractive Nen Beast. The cat who lived a million times cat game. Activates after death and revives its user in exchange for the life of the attacker. I don't need a Guardian Spirit Beast. I have him. Good boy. Welcome back. Nen triggered after death makes it powerful. Oh my god. This is Harley. This is literally. Oh my god. This is literally. Oh, she's Hisoka's mate. This is Joker and Harley Quinn. Oh my god. This is Joker and Harley Quinn. This is crazy. If Hisoka and Camilla team up, that would be amazing. Oh my god. She sacrificed herself just so that it would kill the guard and then she would be brought back to life. That's an insane gambit. Wow. The guards break through. Prince Camilla. Blood, what happened? I told you not to come in. Benjamin's soldier shot me and escaped. I'm going after him to execute him. She's holding the gun too. She's like, I'm ready. Incinerate his personal belongings. What? Please don't. You'll be playing into their cards. Please calm down. Shut up. Will you go instead? Are you prepared to defy my brother and have your entire family slaughtered? But we can't just let you do this by yourself. Your Majesty, please talk her out of this. The queen's just like, yeah, let her do as she wishes. You all stay behind. And then there she goes. She's like, I'm ready to kill Benjamin. She's just cooking it. Oh, man. Fury, don't move. If you come any closer, we'll shoot. All right. They're like, oh, she's up to no good. This is Benjamin. Don't attack her. Let her through. But she has a gun. It doesn't matter. Just don't attack her. Yes, sir. And then, bam, she just fires off on one of the guys. Wow, you must be one of us. Well, no surprise from one of Benjamin's men. Oh, she shot them both. And he survived. Okay. I was like, what just happened? No, she shot them both. And then he is just bleeding from the head. Good a reaction I aimed between your eyes. You want to say something? Go ahead and shoot. I'm just a lucky guy. Something else to look forward to. She enters Benjamin's room. We see a bunch of... It's just a gym with a throne. It's literally just a gym with a throne. Oh, here. Let me show you the gym that he's working out in. This is so funny. You came alone. I commend your nerve at least. It's still in the afternoon of the second day. I knew you were impatient, but this is ridiculous. Huh? I only followed my attempted assassin here. Hand him over. I'm not playing along with your charade. Arrest her. And then she's like, starts firing off at him. And then he is just like, bing, 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 bing. Nothing's hitting him. What's the matter? Fire back, you coward! Guards are like, get her! And then Fury is like, stop. Leave her to me. Ties her up. She starts to sweat. Prince Camilla, please don't make a fuss like that. I'll have no choice but to use force, you know. I'll kill you and your family, your entire clan, after I make sure to inflict unimaginable suffering. Family? Don't have any. Prince Benjamin is my family. And then, shkoom, they put her in jail. First class criminal, ma'am. Like a moth to a flame. But we don't know what her guardian spirit beast can do, and she'll need to be watched by a Nen user. Shall we call back someone who's watching another prince, or leave the 14th prince to Bobby? And I could... Not to worry, Moose fulfilled his duty. Camilla's already has a bird on her. Wait. Moose's ability is also after death? Moose's ability Secret Window uses 3 different birds as spies. The owl is activated by touching the target, can only be seen by the user. It telepathically transmits everything the target says and does. Or he's... Wait, why is he still... How is that still... Okay. The ability has been inherited by Benjamin. Vincent Moose, live on through me. Every time he gets more and more powerful, every time his guards die. Oh my god. I will carry out your purpose. I swear to unify the world under King's rule by my hands. Benjamin's ability, those who inherit the stars. Benjamin Baton. He can inherit the abilities of Nen users who swore loyalty to Benjamin when they die. The transfer of the rights applies only to those who graduate from Kakin Royal Military Academy and belong to Benjamin's personal army. Benjamin's guardian spirit beast is unknown. That's fascinating. Oh my god. Wow. That's crazy. And now we have room 12. We cut away. Room 12 is like sealed off. It's off limits. You can't. I know, I just want to use the phone. The quarters of the princes who dropped out are sealed and the phone lines are cut. For security reasons, we need to ensure that this room remains undisturbed. Not even the king may enter. Then the only place I can contact is... 13 Prince Miriam is gone? Yeah, along with the 13 Queen and the guards. The phone in 1013 doesn't work, and only Prince Miriam's Nen Beast is there. The Nen Beast is safe and sound, and so I like to think the disappearing act wasn't an enemy attack. But as long as I can't contact them, that's only wishful thinking. If the phone was only broken, the army should come to fix it. If it's not broken, but blocked through Nen. That's what you want to confirm? Room 1014 is the only one I can access as an outsourced guard commissioned by the 7th Queen, but only higher ranked princes and queens or their guards can call from a lower ranked prince quarters to a higher ranked prince. And I just realized that I need my ID, which is on my body, so I, the double, can't even make the call. Can't you do something clandestinely without making a big deal of it? I could trust the 9th Prince Hulkenberg guards, but that would be tomorrow. I'd be back in my body by then. And then we have Shimono on the line. Kurapika, a call from the 13th Prince Miriam's captain of the guards. Hanzo rushes towards it. Still nobody there. Damn it, where are they? Where's my damn body? This is Vergia, 7th Queen Cervantes, captain of the guard. I wanted to ask you something. End of chapter. Oh my god. Incredible. Not only is Camilla absolutely insane, but she has an incredible ability of just, as long as there is fodder. Well, actually, no. Actually, it is very specific. If she dies and her ability kills the person attacking her, then she can get resurrected. That's the ability. It's a counter ability. So she would have to she would have to die in the middle of a counter, then she gets rescued. How fast? That's what a risk. I mean, look, it's part of the Nen thing, right? You have to risk your own life in order to be resurrected, right? That is a huge restriction on your Nen. So that kind of makes sense, honestly. And Benjamin, having his guards being loyal to him and then him getting their powers is insane. These characters are becoming more and more powerful. Chapter 374 ability, let's go! I don't know why. All right, here we go. Where am I? Room 1013? What's going on outside? What are you talking about? I'm asking the questions. Know your place. You are only a guard commissioned by a lower ranked queen. Kurapika, 1013 was empty. If Hanzo's right, the 13th prince is somewhere else, room and all. I can't tell if they're hiding or were kidnapped. I'll have to let them know. But I feel talking through Vergi would make things complicated. It would be safest and the quickest to talk to Biscuit. I doubt Vergi knows anything about Nen, but from his manner of speech, he's not one to readily admit that. Listen to me. Your room is under the influence of someone's Nen ability. Your entire quarters were transported somewhere else. I would like someone from the Hunter Association to check outside the door. If you keep ignoring me and making absurd claims, I'll consider a declaration of war. Don't you underestimate me. I don't need your advice. I apologize. Finally, I can get a word in. What's the situation with the 6 suspects of the 12th Prince Momo assassination? They were all belong to higher rank queens, so we don't get any information. So I like your status report on the progress of the investigation. Your queen is similarly lower ranked than the suspects, but since you're not directly involved, if you can gain their favor and offer us useful information, I could send you the association member who had been assigned to 12th Prince Momo. I am grateful for this gracious offer. May I say something? What is it? We already obtained concrete information on the perpetrator of the 12th Prince Momo assassination. You mean his identity? Yes. I can explain how we found out. We desire a peaceful resolution to the Seed Urn ceremony. For that, a coalition among princes is imperative. We currently have a ceasefire agreement with the 3rd, 5th, and 9th princes. As you know, I've offered information about the instruction in Nen to all princes. I want to prevent the tragedy of young princes becoming victims at all costs. As I said, room 1013 is under the influence of someone's Nen ability. Please trust us. I promise it would help solve the problem if you can find out what's going on and share what you discovered. If you say so, fine. Thank you. We'll have a hunter look outside and report the findings. If there's something unusual, you can tell us how to approach it and give us the name of the assassin. Is that what you hope to hear? I told you not to underestimate me. Karpika's like, oh, geez, okay, buddy. A number of violent deaths occurred in room 1014 and everyone found out about Nen. Suspicious? But all Hunter Association members say Nen exists, but it can't be seen by anyone who hasn't learned it. And on top of that, there was another death at your Nen class, huh? And when I call you about an incident in room 1013, you claim to know who did it? How can we trust you when it's all so convenient for you? Just like how Dracula tricks people into inviting into your houses. How else could I see you? We will not open the door from our side. If that doesn't matter to you, try exposing the assassin. Karpika's like, all right, buddy. All right, you're getting a little yappy to me. The assassin was Tuffy the guard, serving 5th Queen Swanko. He committed suicide in his holding cell, and he disclosed how he entered the prince's bedroom and his ability in a will. By the way, Tuffy was in his bed at the time of the crime. Outsiders would not be privy to this information. I would like you to understand that I am not spouting baseless nonsense. Considering the power relationship between the 5th queen, the 8th prince, and the higher ranked queens and princes, the trial should go off without a hitch. The assassin's name should be officially revealed before long. In all likelihood, he will be treated as if he worked alone. The more the higher ranked queens and princes get involved, the more conspicuous it would be. The cycle of the assassinations won't stop. Please reconsider the coalition. Okay, that was helpful. Isn't the Hunter Association as an organization using the seed ceremony to destroy Kakin from within? Nothing you said would eradicate my suspicions. In fact, it only deepens. What? What is this fake news all going on? This has got to be something that Rat's up to. This has got to be something Rat's up to. Because most of, right? If I'm not mistaken, most of the hunters here are temp hunters. They're like provisional hunters. So this is very fascinating. Okay. He's quite stubborn. He trusts nobody but himself. I figured. It seemed Vergi couldn't stand us from the beginning. I don't know where they are, but we know contact is possible. You're the only one who knows what's going on, so I'd like you to stay in room 1013. I'll get back to my body once break is over. Anyway, until then, I'll make use of this ethereal body to look into things. It concerns me that he didn't try to confirm the source of my information. He may be suspicious of an inside job and didn't mention it on purpose. Be careful. It is possible. I don't think it's going to devolve into a witch hunt at this point, but it'll be prudent. Karpika, anything you want me to check out on? I'm good. You should prioritize the information you need for the 13th Prince Miriam's safety. He can't ever put himself first. See ya! Hanzo ghosts away. Karpika, I'd like you to tell me what you know about room 1013 being under the influence of Nen. And then, Bobby's like, hey, let us know. He's like, hey, what about it? Room 1013, and I like that Bobby is just like, he's just having a good time here. He's like, all right, go ahead. Yeah, sure. Yeah, go ahead, buddy. Room 1013 and everyone inside has been transported somewhere, and we don't know if it was defensive or if it was an attack. Abilities that separate a space are a forte of an emitter and conjurer. Emitters can move space itself, and conjurers can create a space with various rules. Baba Mina has stopped interfering. Is it a strategy, or is he waiting until the assassin is found? I think it's an act of defense by the 13th Prince Miriam's Nenbeast. News from Hanzo will be the key. Alright, keep me looped in. Of course. And we have Bill here seeing with Oito and Wapol. We see Shimono. And it has been 37 hours and 30 minutes since departure. Awesome. Alright. Whoa. Okay. This is a big. Okay. Let's get through this. Benjamin, 13 guards. Queen. Oh my god, we have their faces now. We have all the queen faces. Let's go. 9 queens monitoring young princes. Okay. Camilla. 12 personal guards, including 5 associate members, 7 servants. The queen has 8 guards monitoring younger princes. We have 3rd Prince Zhongli. 15 personal guards, 3 servants, 7 guards for the queen. 4th Prince Terry, 15 guards, 5 servants, 9 guards for the queen. Duplicates. Interesting that it's duplicates and not monitoring young princes, but looking for duplicates. Prince 2, 14 guards, 5 servants, 8 guards for the queen. Duplicates. Oh, okay. Maybe duplicates to like the because they are same queens, right? So same. Oh, I see. The parentheses is what the queen guards are doing. That's what it is. I understand now. I understand. Okay. Tyson, 6 prince, 5 guards, 5 servants, 2 Hunter Association members, 6 queen guards, and the 7th prince, Luz, 4 personal guards, 6 guards for the queen, 3 for the Hunter Association, 1 servant, and 8 queen guards. Interesting. Wow, okay. Personal guards, soldiers. Ooh, okay, this is very interesting. Personal guards, soldiers each prince assembles through their own connections. Only the first prince guards are served as the royal army officers. The guards of the oldest 5 princes have been training since their childhood, giving their lives to the prince, and moral loyalty are high. Queen's guards, royal army soldiers allotted to each queen. Each prince guard has a little sense of connection to them, but they are loyal to their queens. Hunter Association members, professional hunters hired by bodyguards by each individual prince, exclusively defensive. They do not assist assassinations, even by the request of the client. Oh my goodness. We have Sail, 8th prince, 5 guards, 3 royal guards for the queen, 3 servants, 4 guards for the queen. We have Hulkenberg, 14 personal guards, and then 8 of the queen guards. Kacho, 10th prince, 2 queen guards, 3 Hunter Association members, 5 servants, 3 guards. So, oh yeah, because now that they're younger, they don't have any personal guards. Okay. Then we have Fugetsu, 11th prince, 2 Queen Seiko guards, 8 servants. Oh my god, she doesn't have any guards. 12th Prince Momo, deceased. All moved to the 13th Prince. 1 Queen Royal Guard, 5 Hunter Association members, 3 servants. 13th Prince Miriam, 5 Hunter Association members, 3 servants. And lastly, the 14th Prince Wobble, 2 Hunter Association members, 1 servant. Association members, each Prince Guards, and the Hunter Association coordinate to gather personnel to guard areas outside the residential quarters. These personnel were given temporary Hunter Association member statuses as a matter of convenience. Rules have been ignored and they are freely entered quarters. Servants, some also serve as soldiers and some are non-combatants. The more personnel a prince requests, the more furniture, necessities, and luggage allowed to fit in their residence, and therefore the fewer weapons they can bring. those with weapons are supplied. Interesting. So some of the servants have weapons. Or sorry, they are also soldiers. That's interesting. Oh, this is so sad. Fugetsu, we just have Fugetsu looking at her phone, pictures of her bestie Kacho. She's like catty, and she goes to sleep crying. And then we hear, we hear some noise happening through the other door. Fugetsu looks at the door. We hear, what's this? A door in the wall. I feel like I've seen this before. It's the door to the magic worm. The playground equipment we played in where, oh my god, does she have the worm thing with the nipples on it? All right, she's looking at it. We see the guards outside here. She goes into the door. You know what? Hey guys, this is the end of the chapter. Crazy, right? Crazy, right? We're not. Bro. This is like, I don't know, why are we killing Fugetsu? Come on, man. Why? Oh my gosh, she's like, that's right. A magic tunnel back then when we pretended we could go anywhere through here. Oh, wait, this is a good thing. This is a good thing. Oh. Wait a minute. It's not okay, hold on a second. Kacho's like, shh. She's like, get down. And then Melody's like, oh, what is happening? Poor Melody. Like, oh shit, we gotta go help her. Did you notice? Yeah, Prince. 10th Prince Kacho, are you alright? Why? 10th Prince Kacho, please rely on us more. It's our job to protect you, yeah? It's your job, so just do your best and get paid. Just wandering around and pretending that you're worried about me, like you did now. She's so strong. Her heartbeat shows that she believes it's her duty to do this. I feel pride in my work. I don't have anyone close to me I'd want to protect with my life like you do. But if protecting someone is my mission, I'm prepared to offer my life. Don't talk like you know anything. Have your parents ever told all your siblings to kill each other? I'm not putting my life on the line because I want to. Melody's like, you're right. Why do you even think I'm doing this for someone else? And then Melody's like, this girl should be told the truth. 10th Prince Kacho, may I talk to you about Nen? Melody's coming in here with like the Nen Bible. Let me tell you about the good word of Nen, Kacho. Listen. Oh my god. We cut away. We go back to Sail's room. We see we still see his Nenbi spewing out some like smoke or whatever it is. 8th Prince Sail's guardian beast is a manipulator. It's a diffusive inducer type and is weakly compelled, but can control many people. The white smoke it intermittently and exhales. I surmise the more you breathe it, the more your goodwill towards the prince increases. Interesting. The prince's emotions affect the amount of smoke and area of influence, but its average is a radius of 7 meters. Once you breathe more than a certain amount, a clone appears above your head. It in turn makes contact with someone else and makes more clones. It's a contagious carrier of goodwill towards the prince. Whoa. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. There are 3 possible goals of this multiplication of the Nen Beast. 1, control and increase allies. 2, erode and decrease enemies. 3, steal something from those enlisted to increase the power of the Nen Beast itself or its users. Considering his nature, his desire, a harem, My hypothesis should be correct. The attendant guards are highly loyal to begin with. It took half a day to generate a duplicate with the girls. Korabade, on the same shift as me and guarding 16 hours a day, has been unknowingly breathing in the drifting smoke. Third Queen Ting Zhao Li, a guard with zero loyalty to Sail Sail. If I can find out how many hours it takes for a duplicate to appear over his head, I'll unleash the Predator if it's effective against the Guardian Spirit Beast. I can contribute to the first Prince Benjamin's victory. Wow. Oh my god. Stranger Predator, a conjurative ability. When Raihan determines his target and activates his Nen, a predator starts growing within him. That's okay. A little bit weird. You're growing predators in you? Okay. The more accurate his Nen is in analyzing and understanding his target's ability, the easier it grows into his target's predator, and the more superior to the target's ability it will be. Its power grows stronger the more accurately he predicts the ability from a state of complete ignorance, so it's powerless against simple reinforcers and emitter attacks. These abilities are going so crazy. That's incredible. This is such a cool ability. Where like once he locks in on like wanting to like kill someone, he then starts to grow a killer within him. What a crazy ability. All right, we cut over to Zhang Li's room. All right, something gets dropped. What's wrong? You drop it? Pick it up. Well, it didn't come from us. A coin dropped out of nowhere. It's true. Hold on a second. All right. It feels like it's right in front of our eyes. I don't need to offer information to those who don't know about it or can't see Nen. It's true the coin appeared out of the air. Zhang Li's guardian spirit beast mouth. Okay, so it spit out a coin. Another one already appeared yesterday, but only I noticed it. One. It's spitting out money? What is that? It's so bizarre. How bizarre is that? Wait. Hold on a second. That's very interesting. Let me pull it up. Let me pull this up for you all. That's not it. Why did it open that one up? That's definitely not the right panel. This panel. There we go. Where have we seen these crosses before? Where have we seen these silver crosses before? Okay, they are different crosses. Never mind. I thought I had something, but they're different crosses. But even if we were to think that it could be Zhang Li, one of Zhang Li's like guards, it would either be Sakata or Hashito. Those would be the only ones. Ooh, or Tenfori. Oh, actually, hold on a second. Wait a minute. These are the ones here. It could be 10. Okay, actually, maybe. If we're doing crosses, this actually it could be him. Okay, maybe we're on to something. But you know, as you have seen throughout this entire prediction, I have been wrong every single time. So you know, take it with a empty bag of salt. Let's continue. Okay, here we go. Oh, and that's the end of the chapter. Hello there, chat. What's up? Let's see here. We see where Benjamin gets his big ass nose. Yep. Tuba has got the bad genes compared to Camilla. Kacho was crying at the pictures just like Fugetsu. That's very, yep. Very interesting. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Prince Tyson. Don't worry, love will always triumph. And then we have, I love that everyone is all lined up like, good morning, Tyson. Oh, wait, hold on. I already got too excited about this. Chapter 375, Persuasion. All the cold, lonely nights and the times you wish you could take back, they will one day become beautiful memories. This is the power of love from the Book of Tyson, 2nd chapter, verse 4. The Kana Chronicles. Viva Prince Tyson! Viva Prince Tyson! And then everyone's like clapping like, oh, Ray, wow, this is fabulous. Oh my God. What the heck? This thing is spitting out the little birds? Oh my God. Wasn't a total ripoff Nishina's Kana lyrics? Never heard of her. Seriously? You don't have a life, Liz? Her song Darling is a legend. Cue the waterworks at no matter how. What do you think of these guys? I mean, I don't get bad vibes. It's the Nen Beast of someone who preaches about love. It would be wrong for it to be harmful. Maybe it's like a spirit bomb. The people of Earth channel! That's amazing. Your metaphors are too esoteric. You gotta know Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z. I've read it. I love it. That's awesome. Awesome. Love it. The spirit bomb, huh? We're really just calling this a spirit bomb. I love it. The 6 Prince Tyson's Guardian Spirit Beast, Emitter Diffusive, Levy type. The I Wong sticks to those who receive a Book of Tyson. The I Wongs collect aura from their hosts in exchange for happiness. The degree of happiness depends upon how thoroughly they've read the Book of Tyson. That is such a wonderful Nen Beast. Oh my God, that's a wonderful Nen Beast. You just have to read the. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry. Missed the panel where it said however. Before I get happy about this, however, breaking the soul taboo in the book brings about severe. Oh my God. What is the severe punishment? Oh my God, we don't know. We don't know what the punishment is. We don't know what the soul taboo is. I assume based on Tyson, I assume the taboo is that you do not accept the love. You do not accept love. If you're like, Tyson, I don't want this love, then you got the severe punishment. All right, let's keep moving on. Camilla, oh my God, we're getting there. Oh, we're getting information here. 2nd Prince Camilla Guardian Spirit Beast Manipulator Coercive. Controls someone who fulfills its condition at will. I'm sorry. She controls someone? I'm not offering myself. That wasn't what I was thinking, okay? I was thinking about how dangerous it 5th Prince Tupa Guardian Spirit Beast. Transmuter, collaborative, type that requires a research partner or activation. The beast can produce a variety of drugs within its body. I guess that makes sense for Tupa. Okay, all right, so she's got the scientific beast in here. Okay. 7th Prince Luz Guardian Spirit Beast. Conjurer's pseudo-coercive manipulative ability sets a trap by conjuring whatever the target desires as bait and activates once the target falls for it. That's crazy. Anything. So if I right now was like, ooh, I want some apple pie, and then I see an apple pie in the middle of the road, I'm like, wow, what a coincidence. I would get snatched up by this beast. That's crazy. This is dangerous. We must do something quickly or this will become a threat to First Prince Benjamin. Each individual's aura was average, but once they assembled with the 9th Prince Hulkenberg, their power suddenly rose. A moment of silence for Prince Momo. Oh my god. This is crazy. Oh my, oh, where, okay. Do I have that sound effect? Do I have any music here? No. I just think about like, hold on. I need to play this sound effect right now because this sound effect is absolutely exactly what this is. Oh my god. This is crazy. So basically what's happening is when this happens, they're getting this. They're just hearing this. Just the Goku sound effect. That's exactly just all that they're hearing right now. Insane. By prayer, no. They are all united in action. A symbolic fellowship. When they're all the same, are symbiotic, a symbiotic fellowship. When they're all on the same wavelength, they produce an enormous amount of aura. Oh my god, this is so dope. The power of friendship. 9 Prince Hulkenberg's Guardian Spirit Beast, Enhancer, symbiotic type. The greater the number of those with the mark of the feather who gather under the prince, the higher their potential. When the group unifies and activates its ability, it reaches the highest level among Nen abilities. Oh my god. So, essentially, if the Fellowship of the Ring took place in the Hunter x Hunter, right? When they're like, in my axe, right? They would be producing this amount of Nen. Benjamin must have noticed this. Everyone would have noticed this. Everyone who even senses Nen is feeling this right now. Benjamin must have noticed this. If we kill Hulkenberg, it must be now when they're not even aware of their abilities. Give me instructions. After the moment of silence and their auras weaken, I'll kill him. Without their leader, their ability will collapse. The problem is Hulkenberg's Spirit Beast. I know I can use Nen and it's always on alert. If I approach Hulkenberg with the clear intent to kill, I don't know how it will fight back. I expect it will shoot his ruffled feathers. Orsny, First Queen Uma's guard, on the opposite shift had received the mark of the feathers along with the others. But the fact that it disappeared in 10 minutes shows that it has no effect on those who feel no loyalty to Hulkenberg. So it's not a coercive manipulative ability, but like the others, he has no memory of receiving the mark. This is memory revision from a manipulator's attack. So the Guardian Beast itself is an enhancer, but influenced by Hulkenberg's nature and personality. It was vested with a manipulative ability during its attack. It is not a strong manipulator, and it can't coerce. It's instead able to delete and tamper with memories. Wild. That's a wild confirmation. Okay. It is highly likely it's also counteractive in order to better affect memories. Because attacking a second carrier's more risk, it can perform a more powerful revision, even overwrite my target as Prince Benjamin. After a counterattack, I won't be able to trust my own memory. I won't even be aware of that. I can't. It's not wise to attack Hulkenberg right now without knowing his Guardian Spirit Beast's ability. For sure, it might produce the worst results. I need at least 1 or 2 others if possible as a witness to the attack. This aura is Hulkenberg's? Yes, it's a symbiotic type. Can you kill him? No. I'll need 2 people to verify information. I'll explain more later. The assassin in 1014, the United Force of 1009, and the scum of 1004. So many to choose from, huh? The voyage has just begun. Like Camilla, there may be others who dig their own graves. Wait and see is not my style, but it would be wise. We cut over to Hulkenberg's room. Your Highness, where to? But seeing the king outside the banquet is forbidden. To make another appeal to father. If that disqualifies me, so be it. The king has declared the battle for succession cannot be cancelled. Further resistance could get you arrested. If I do nothing, there's another victim. I might as well have him kill myself. Damn, Hulkenberg. feeling the emotions of losing his sister. I can't stand that. The 9th prince is on his way to see the king. 3, no 5 attendants following. Roger. The rest of you carry out your duties. They pass room 11. Oh, no. We are in front of room 11 with Fugetsu. That was amazing. A door to Caddy appeared when I wished for one. Did I do that? Is this my magic? The door disappeared when I came back. If it appears again when I wish for it, my magic is real. Please, door to Caddy, please appear before me. She's like praying. Why? Why can't I do it? Hanzo. Biscuit's waking up Hanzo. Time's up. You made me pull an all-nighter. Better be worth it. I made him pay. But now there's a bigger problem. That sounds like the 13th Prince Miriam's guardian spirit beast. Yeah, Vergi is pretty angry, but he'll let Bella go to Kurapika's class, right? If it looks different outside the door. Yeah, if this room has been isolated, it's possible it won't be the hallway. It'll be bad if Vergi panics. He's suspicious of a Hunter Association conspiracy. We have to calm him down. Alright, Belly does not need to go. We fell for that sweet talk of the class, Nova Nen, and lost a precious ally. Bargain has been killed, so the quest to learn Nen is over. True, the assassin hasn't been caught, and sending more people will gain us nothing. I have an idea. What? Oh, Biscuit's like, I have an idea. We can teach the staff Nen here. We like you to watch and ascertain the truth on Nen. You sound confident. You think you can make me accept the existence of Nen? The technique to make nothing seem like something? People call that sleight of hand, some trickery. Huh? I understand Nen as a mental technique to bring out the potential and display above normal powers, huh? The absurd superpower that espouses not exists. Okay. Togashi, please. My heart cannot take this, Togashi. Before, Togashi made Biscuit's transformation kind of like a goof, right? It's like, oh, look, she's all big and bulky and she punches things. Now Togashi's like, how do I draw hot buff women? And then he's like, gotcha. Don't worry, bro. I gotcha. This is how I really am. I don't know how it really works either. And he's like, but you were just a little girl. What the hell is this? Over the years, I wished for a desired outcome, and I got to where I am through gradual changes. You're not wrong that the mind can affect the body, but the range of Nen abilities isn't as narrow as you think, and overwhelming visual proof is the most effective persuasion. I could show him my double, but the risk is higher under the suspicion as the assassin to Prince Mose. I can't guarantee anyone within the 2 weeks like Kurapika, but for the people with aptitude, it would be comparatively easy to double physical abilities in a month. He's just like, but just with the name, and I just can't. How with the. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! We are alike, me and Vergi! Oh my god! 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Me and Vergi are alike. Oh my god. Incredible. I'm down here right now. He loves this. He is like, how can there be someone so beautiful? The beauty yet sinister lines of the trapezius muscle to the deltoids. The hamstring is quite yet tyrannical bulge. And he's like, Hanzo's like, he's a loss for words. You can choose who gets taught. Why don't we begin now? No, that won't do. Me. Teach me Nen, please. He's blushing. It'll save, it will save time if you teach me directly, whether what you say is fiction or truth. She smiles. You're right. I'll change shifts to match yours. Guarding the queen and prince at the same time would kill two birds with one stone. Yes. Belle will go room 1014 as scheduled. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I haven't accepted Nen. It's not too outside. It's strictly defined about what the other princes are doing. And then Biscuit's like, yeah. All right. It's early, but we could check outside. Hold on. I'll go with you. I'll go with you, Biscuit. Don't get me wrong. I still don't believe what Kurapika said. She's like, all right, okay. No, I love this so much. All right, they open the door. Empty hallway. Oh, Belle opens the door. Well, doesn't look different. And it's not like there's an invisible wall. Shall we request a hunter from 1014 to come here? What Kurapika's? Oh my god. Oh no. He feels her hand on his shoulder after he says what for. What Kurapika said was bogus. She's like, being enclosed in a Nen space, the boundaries with the real world can be classified into 3 categories. 1, non-permeable. 2, permeable. 3, one-way. If there are no visible changes, most are number 3, and you can't get back once you leave. And then he's like, oh, the hand on the shoulder. Such harmony of digital flexors and extensors. Are you listening? Of course. But the whole thing is flawed, okay? Belle just went out normal. The determination of being in and or out of a space is most often calculated when the entire body crosses the boundary. Captain Vergi. Well, I'll ask again. May I go? Fine, go. Don't get me wrong. Quiet, Captain. The proof is in the pudding. Seeing is believing. All right, so everyone is watching Belle leave. I'm completely outside. Can you see me? Yes, as normal as be. This time, I'll go back in. Here I go. Nice and slow. And then, vroom, his body starts to disappear. He's like, oh God. Well, to be honest, as soon as I was completely out, you all disappeared into thin air. So, the room 1013 I'm seeing is no longer the one you're in. Can you still hear me? I'll be off then. I don't know if I can get back. 3 it is. This is likely Prince Miriam's Guardian Spirit Beast's Nen ability. Let's begin Nen training for everyone. Wow. I love how cool Belle played it off of just like, oh, can you guys see me? Oh, of course, I can easily see you guys. But yeah, absolutely. Yeah, what's up? Oh, I love it. Amazing. Welcome back, Claw. You know what? Actually, this is a great point. I actually really, because this is also the first time where Biscuit is comfortable in her true form, you know? So this is like the first time where she's like comfortable like this. Because before she was like, no, I hate me in this, I hate the way I look. I need to be perceived as like a little girl. And now she's like, you know what? I just gotta show this guy who I truly look like. I've been using all my Nen to make myself look like a little girl, but look at me. This is the true me. And now we have this guy who's like head over heels for her. Chapter 376 called Determination. I'm deeply sorry, but you cannot see the king. Please wait until the next ping. I'm here because that's not enough. At least give this letter to father. Ninth Prince Hulkenberg is negotiating with the guard at the VVIP gate. I can only pass the letter to Morrissey, the Grand Chamberlain. My advice is to give it to the king directly at the banquet. I'll come again tomorrow with the letter. Until he sees me, I'll keep coming the next day and the next day. We cut over to the courtroom. There we go. Oh, wait. No, I don't even see Botabai here. All right, this is a different courtroom, I guess. Second Prince Camilla was only fighting in self-defense after being fired upon. Oh my god. Okay. Chat, I have to do this. This song is not enough. We are in a courtroom setting. And there's only one soundtrack that works for this. Second Prince Camilla has only fighting in self-defense after being fired upon by Moose, the first Prince Guard. He fled, she followed in pursuit and came upon Fury, the first Prince Guard, and Wolf, the first Queen Guard. Guns were pointed at her and she felt danger for her life and was forced to shoot. This is a case of self-defense. We demand that the first prince and his personal army hand over Moose for the attempted assassination of the second prince, and are also flinging a suit against the first prince of suspicion of ordering the assassination. Objection! Firing a dozen of shots at the first Prince Benjamin, who was unarmed, was clearly expressive, and we are not harboring Moose. I request that the first prince quarters to be searched. Your Honor, we also request for the search of the second prince's quarters. All right, I will request that the royal army perform a search of both. Until Moose is found, both princes will be confined to the VVIP area under surveillance. Protection service can continue as usual, but I will assign an escort to accompany all outings. Court is adjourned. All right. The courtroom is over. Everyone is separating. She escaped confinement, unfortunately. Doesn't matter. Moose Owl sees everything. I'll see it no matter where she is or what she does. And we see Benjamin here looking into the owl's eye. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stuff is getting real. I got 3 of them. One is still outside. Closing the living room doors. Nobody move. Bill, close the bedroom door chambers and don't open until I get there. Same culprit attacked the moment Muhan went to the bathroom. Oh my god, he's dead. Thank god. Visually directed remote control or a manipulator. Again? Is everything alright? Stay here. The culprit is clearly attacking those without Nen. You'll be fine with me. 10 seconds after the scream, and he's all dried up. Taken by surprise, there's no way to fight back without Nen. It's gone, but it wasn't small enough to escape through the vents. The Nen has been deactivated. We need to do something explaining in the living room. About what? This is a situation where people might start to think we planned it. Everything that has happened benefited us, especially considering how Muhan argued with me on the first day. That's it! You lured us here with the promise to teach us about Nen. Your plan is to eliminate us one by one. I knew it! It was too good to be true. Everything was a lie. Hold on. What I said about Nen is true, and this isn't our plot. If we continue, you'll keep eliminating us, and if we quit, these murders will get covered up. Call the royal army. It's obvious which side the judge will support. What they're saying sounds logical, and that's enough circumstantial evidence. Even with the royal privilege, in the worst case, all of us could be separated, including the queen and the prince. We can't get the royal army involved. I have to persuade them to continue. Belle steps up. Can I say something? It's a great point. Who pees in hostile territory anyway? Isn't that stupid? Bill, I'm warming up to Bill. Or Belle, sorry, Belle. I'm warming up to Bell. Bargain was caught by surprise, but this was just being careless. The class is only a couple hours long. Just stay on your toes and go by the book. We're split into 3 groups, so keep an eye on each other. Do everything as a group, and this type of attack can't happen. Thank you for your opinion, but we don't fully trust your hunter association. Oh? The rumor is that you're conspiring to use the Battle of the Succession to gain favor with the Kakine royals. Where there's smoke, there's fire. I see. Beside the princes, this is also a competition to advance your careers. Good for you. It has nothing to do with us hunters. We do our best on the job, and once it's over, we move on to the next. Isn't your job in the class over? You knew about Nen already. Why are you here gripping now that Bargain is dead? Typical speech for someone who doesn't really have much to say in the matter. Just listen to yourself. It's important to gather intel regarding the other prince's defenses. It's also the queen's order. None of us underlings follow orders or clamoring to end the classes. If you want to quit, just leave. Don't drag the rest of us into this. The royal army should only be called to recover bodies. If you're going to accuse the 8th Queen Oito and her guards, I can accuse everyone here of the same thing. If we quit now, our mission fails and the corporate gets away. You lose the chance to score any points. I'd like to continue as long as there's anyone who wants to, but you will be the one to decide. Bell, a moment. You sure? They're suspicious of us anyways. Now we can continue classes thanks to you. No need. I need some help, you see. Can I borrow Bill for 10 minutes? Oh, right. It's for room 13. It's for room 13. Okay. I was like, what are you trying to imply? What am I? Are you trying to climb? Okay. Let's continue. It's worth, I see it. It's worth a try. I actually like that. Okay, this is some of my favorite writing that Togashi is doing. And it was a bit jarring sometimes, but now I'm actually really appreciating it. So what's basically happening is that Togashi has so much to write that is so important to the story that he is skipping exposition. So, and skipping like exposition and filler. Well, I guess there's technically exposition, but I feel like everything is super important to know. He is skipping filler. So we don't get panels where Bell is catching Kurapika up on what he witnessed in room 13 about the Nen space. We just flip the page and it's like, I see. It's worth a try. So they already had that conversation. I love it. I love that the dialogue that we're seeing is so important that Togashi is cutting the filler. It's so good. Yes, they might not be able to talk to me, but I can at least give them information. But it would be weird to talk to myself in front of room 1013. People will stare. So you're going to pretend to be chatting with Bill? Hanzo got back, but that could be a special case. I don't know if I can get back. 13 Prince Miriam's Nen Beast is in the empty room, right? I heard. I'll make contact if need be, but I'll prioritize this side. Buy as much time and help as many princes as possible. We need to continue the classes, so I'm staying on this side. 10 minutes. Thank you. And then we see a guard just looking at Bill and Bell have a conversation outside. It's like, what the hell's going on over there? All right, we cut over to Kacho. Melody, come here. Yes, help me with my studies. Huh? What? It's pointless when I'm going to die anyways, right? Oh, no, I don't mean that. I know myself best, but I'm stubborn, so I get more motivated. You're the youngest in this room next to me, so you're the closest to being a student, right? The sound. Musquit tone. She's sending Morse code. Can you hear this? If so, say music. What's your best subject? Oh my god, Kacho's cooking. Oh my god, this is sick. I wasn't very good at school. Music if I had to choose. Huh? What's your problem? Do I look like I want to learn an instrument? Whatever, I'll do this by myself. Go away. Yes, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Kitchen cupboard, bottom left. She goes over. Whoa. Having secret conversations adults can't hear with Mosquitone. She's racking her brains in order to survive. I'll save her, I swear. Oh, let's go, Melody. We're saving Kacho. We're saving Fugetsu. Let's do this. Oh, and then here we go back to Zhang Li and the coins. Another one this morning. It looks like an ordinary coin. If the Nen Beast created it, what kind of effect do you think it has? And then he's like, effects of conjured objects can be classified in two groups. They either work the same as actual weapons and tools, or they have a supernatural effect unique to Nen. Since there is no coin of this design that I could find, it won't be the former. I think it's a catalyst that activates a supernatural effect by fulfilling certain conditions. Third print, Zhang Li's Guardian Spirit Conjurer Compound, multiple abilities activated by multiple conditions. Someone who possesses the coin after fulfilling certain conditions will gain various abilities. Oh my god, it's just a lottery system. It's Gamba. It's the Gamba Nen system. Oh my god. So you have no idea. Day 4, Wednesday, late night, we have Fugetsu. The door appears again. There it is. So this magic works only once a day. Come to think of it, I got really tired yesterday after I got back. Where should I go today? Caddy happened to be in her bed yesterday, but we would have been in trouble if the guards had seen us. Can I really go anywhere? If we can escape from this ship, I'd go with Caddy. I have to investigate. Is it really once a day? Does it turn over at midnight, or do I have to wait 24 hours? How far can I go? How many people can go through it? Can the door appear in other places? Can I change locations while I'm coming back? How long does the door stay there without being used? I don't even know if I can come back through if I get out on the other side. Can I turn back midway or change directions while inside? So many things I have to figure out. I can't waste any tries. I have to think and do this efficiently. First, I'll check if I can re-enter from the exit. If I change where the entrance is from the exit, just in case I can't get back, I'll have the exit stay in this room. I want to go to the next entrance, she points over. The door doesn't appear. It won't open. It doesn't look any different. Is it a one-way from the entrance, or does it appear after I open the entrance? Begin research. I'm going to save Caddy with my magic. And we cut over to room 4, Terry. Muhan was killed? Yes. The culprit uses Nen. It was someone among the 21 people in room 1014. It only occurs during the class so far, but I can't say if it's 14 Prince Wobble people or the others. Should I keep going to the classes? What do you think? It's fatal to someone without Nen who attacked while alone, but it is possible to avoid being a target altogether. They specified the limit to learn Nen as 2 weeks, so I think I should continue until at least whether or not it's true. I see. My impression is that Kurapika, the leader, is not lying. The goal for the Hunter Association is to escort them until we get to the continent. That's as far as they need to prevent the assassinations. It's quite likely that they're teaching Nen for real to level the playing field in order to create a stalemate. I generally agree, but are you prepared to continue? Sir? Some of them can manipulate people, right? What if the act of teaching is the condition to activate the ability to manipulate people? That's fascinating. Terrifying. He has surpassed me in one of the most important skills in Nen combat, the depth of speed and expecting the unexpected. Must be his guardian spirit beast's requirement, and we see the wound that she got, and it's just little freaking... So the horse's mouth, the horse lady's mouth opens up. Then there's a child inside with its own mouth. But then the horse has a separate mouth that has also another mouth. Okay. I'm just going to nod my head and go, yeah, sure, I understand. If you continue, when you get back here on the last day, you will bring something to prove your innocence whether or not you have learned Nen. I understand. I'll continue. And then we see him, his Nen flaring up. He is learning Nen on an incredible rate. 11 more days, I can make it. Teaching him Zetsu. Oh, Theata dear, yes? Don't you think I'm ready for this water divination? Not yet. Cluttering your mind with unnecessary information can backfire. True, it's better to know earlier. Come on, my knack for this is insane. Trust me, I'm much more obsessive than that. Let's go the shortest route. If I knew his type, I could form a plan. I've made my objections. What is this? It's bubbling. What is this? I've never seen anything like that before. A specialist. Only one thing is for sure. That is sinister. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this guy is insane. I also hate that, like, Terry is the one who has not yet been a part of the succession yet. You know, nothing. He has just been isolated, essentially, for this entire time. End of chapter 376. This is so exciting. I'm so excited, man. Oh, this is so good. Chapter 377 called Scheme. A music show at the banquet? Yes, isn't that a great idea? We're the hosts, so we should do something. I want to play like the glass harp with the foo-foo as a duet. Melody says she can play the flute. Yeah, I think that's great. Can you tell Foo-Foo and Daddy about it? All right, I'll make another appeal to Daddy. Mom, it's okay. This is a holy battle to decide the glorious king of Kakeen. I will fight with dignity and pride. It's nothing to be scared or sad about. Kacho. She wishes her off. Useless wench! It's just an empty gesture to assuage her guilt. Makes me sick. Don't worry, I'm not recording this. Oh, please do. And then she's doing a Morse code, waiting for Daddy's reply. It will probably work. Arrange for you to stand by in the next last passage. All right. Make sure the performance plays through all the floors of the tier 1 through speakers. Tell King to keep it a secret to surprise everyone, okay? I'll request meeting with Fugetsu. I'll investigate the routes. Next Sunday is the day. Awesome. Kacho, you don't have to play the villain anymore. It probably gets the guards to choose Fugetsu if they were ever forced to make a choice. But this isn't what she would want. Your kindness will cause the suffering of the one you are truly cared about. No, it shouldn't happen. It should never happen that way. If they can just escape from this stupid ship, they'll be able to look back and laugh about it. Melody, a moment. Kini, Hunter Association member. Somebody suddenly appeared? Yeah. More accurately, a head popped out of the 10th Prince Kacho's bed. It was like a manhole cover being opened. A Nen ability? Yeah. My end couldn't tell who it was, but it disappeared right away, and 10th Prince Kacho didn't make a sound, so it was probably 11th Prince Fugetsu. I feel the same way. Transportation ability, if used cleverly, could thwart even this situation. But if anyone finds out they lack a combat ability, they'll be a target. Stop it! Stop! Every time Togashi's like, all right, let's see who's dying next. And then there's like, oh, it might be Fugetsu. And then And then she has the teleportation ability, and it's like, oh, maybe not. Kacho's gonna help her. And then he's like, man, she doesn't have a combat ability, so if people know about this, then she'll be a target. And it's like, no, stop putting her on the death board. I don't want her on this board. Don't do that to her. All right, leave it to me. I'm counting on you. It's so stressful here, and this end is exhausting. Though I'll keep going to protect her from the others. We can do this. Kacho's quick wit and ability to take action, Fugetsu's guardian spirit beast, my support. The stage is set. All I need to do is secure the route in timing. My only concern is Prince Kacho's guardian spirit beast, which we haven't even seen once. I'd like to know what it is if I could. If it's belligerent, it might not even want to withdraw from the battle. If it becomes an impediment to the plan, I'll have to think of a way to make sure she doesn't release it. And we have here the squad looking to reunite the sisters. And now we cut to the central dining hall. The squad is all here, and Illumi. Oh my god. Oh my god. The meeting of minds. Chrollo, Nobunaga, Franklin, Machi, Bolanov, Kaluto, Finks, Fenton, Shizuku, and Illumi. All here. Oh, I just need to admire this. This is awesome. This is so cool. Oh my god. Everyone is here. We don't know which tier Hisoka is in. We've been going on over tier 5 with a fine-tooth comb for a someone taller than 6'2", but no hits yet. We found out that traffic between tiers 3 to 5 is effectively limited by the Mafia. The Cha ruler tiers 5 here, the Ji tier 4, and the Hail tier 3. The passengers have been exploited by the country in various ways, for labor as human experiments, for organ donations, for post-voyage contracts, all in order to secure passage, and what chicken feed they have left is snapped up by the Mafia. Illumi, introduce yourself and tell us what Hisoka might be doing. And we see a guy with a flower here. Now, we did have Illumi holding a flower in the cover art. I haven't heard we're in the middle of a tag. What the heck? Who the hell are these people? I don't know. No, stop it. Togashi, stop it. Stop. Bad Togashi. Look, I don't want to. There's gonna be like it's like he was like, yeah, we're gonna introduce 3 Mafia, and then now we're gonna see Mafia members, and they're all gonna have names, and they're all just gonna be here. Here's the Mafia, right? This is a spot for the Mafia. Oh my god. Togashi, please spare me. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, Togashi, please. Oh my god. Hi, I'm Illumi. I'm the Zoldic's oldest son. Killua and Kaluto are my brothers. I joined the Spiders on Hisoka's commission. Wait, what? We had a give and take relationship, but we knew one of us would kill the other in the end, and now that's come to pass. The target he commissioned is himself. The prenup is that if he dies, I'll get paid. Both of us are serious, so I don't know where he is. He's insane! So, this guy's like, sorry, this table's reserved somewhere else. We're using it. You go somewhere else. He holds off the guy pulling out the gun. You're the Phantom Troop, right? You're famous in our industry. That mayhem in York New remapped the Mafia power structure. We took advantage of the mess to get exclusive rights to the new continent. We owe ya. We don't want to fight, but business dictates we can't be made fools. Just step aside and you won't regret it. There's a reason why you're here. We can help. All the members stand up. We're looking for someone called Hisoka. He's over 6 feet 2 inches. He gives off Sinister vibes. He's our top priority. We can check the Royal Army's passenger list. Though, there are unofficial passengers like us, so don't expect much. You can search this tier, but to get into tiers 3 and 4, you'll need a ticket. Officially, the Royal Army manages it, but the Mafia has our own set of ticket punchers. You'll get a free pass if you join us. Very kind of you, but no thanks. We haven't heard your terms. I told you, stepping aside is enough. Take your dispute elsewhere. We're on our way, anyway. What about Tier 1? How do you get there? Don't push your luck. Get lost before I change my mind. Sunby, are they trouble? Hells yeah. Hey, is the Phantom Troop trouble? Hells yeah, man. They can't be tame wildfire drakes. If they want to get there Tier 1, they'll just get there, no doubt about it. The worst part is, if they have no interest in hiding Nen, then it's too much of a threat. Those who have it observe the unspoken rules to preserve the balance like Jenga. If they go upstairs, they'll all come crashing down. We gotta stop that. Call our young leader. Yes, sir. Tell him what? Tell him there might be a fight. Oh, I hate blood. Liar. He gave himself away, huh? He flared up when we mentioned the top tier. I smell a big secret, and that means treasure. That's later. Hisoka first. We've shown our cards. Now do as you please. Oh man. We want to have a party, but there's no cake. We need a special order to place on the center of the table. When we get it, we'll get back together and dine on that table. Bring me Hisoka's head. Oh my god. Oh, we got a double page spread. Oh, this is clean. Oh, here we go. Them all splitting apart. Oh, let's go. Oh, this is so good. Love it. And Bolo and Shizuku are like, Chrollo, can we team up? I'm the one to kill him. Those are my terms. That's fine. Bono and our abilities don't work well against Hisoka's gum. I'm attacking as soon as I see him. That's my plan. What will you do? I'm going to look for Hisoka in disguise. Attack is the best defense. Same as Shizuku, but I transform rather than disguise myself. Oh? Battle Cannibal Metamorphosin. I can take many forms depending, but I'm not smart enough to come up with a plan. I need your help. He's like, I could transform, but I'm dumb. All right, there's something I want you to do. Oh, and there's something I want you to do too. Huh? Can you read our fortunes again? I think we'd get some clues. I'm afraid I can't. Oh! Bro, this is how we learn Neon dies. Oh, that's so sad. That ability disappeared from my book. Oh dear, that means pretty much. I was thinking your book is kind of like a Death Note. Shizuku, you keep thinking that. That is very sad. That is so sad. That's crazy. I mean, I'm gonna be. This is really, really dark, but I think it was light. I think it's like, okay. Trev said it right now. Yeah. Who do you think Neon died? Any guesses? I think Light killed her. Right? Is his name like Light Nostrid? Right? Because when, oh my god. But it's also, oh, okay. I didn't even get the Death Note connection. But the reason why I say Light is because he uses his daughter as a tool to get power. and now that his daughter is useless because her nen was stolen from her, like the only thing he can do to still feel like he has power is to kill her. It's a very much like a abusive, like he is like straight up an abusive person. So like that was like my go-to. And seeing like the light, now seeing the Death Note reference is like, okay, they call him Light. Yeah. That's such a depressing way to reveal that, but like I guess it makes sense in a way because like Light was absolutely just, he was just like insane after what happened after he lost like all of his power in the Mafia. So Treb says also that Don't Play Spread fuels half my theories of this arc in particular, where certain characters are looking. Well, that is a great point, right? We do see. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my God. Kaluto looking at Illumi in a very evil way. Fenton looking at Shizuku neutral way, like maybe concerned for her. Machi looking back at Corolla like, no, I'm gonna kill Hisoka before you do. You watch your back. Franklin and Nobunaga and Bono and Finks, they're like going off. But it seems like we have Fenton, Shizuku, Machi, and I think Fenton and Shizuku are not like an innate. There's no negative look there. Machi and Corolla are obviously like, I need to kill Hisoka first. And then Kaluto looking at Illumi that way, very fascinating. Of like, why the hell is he here? Why the hell is Oni-chan here? Interesting. Very interesting. Good call there. Good call there. That is so fascinating. Chapter 378, Balance. The spiders? I see, that's a problem. Balance is important. What the heck? This, oh my goodness, what is this onion looking dude? If a resource is limited, the more it needs to be divided, the less of share you get. For the haves to keep having, the majority need to get the short end of the stick. That's the balance. Oh, I should put his name too. Power works the same way. In fact, we need finer control, from extortion to war. Force is the most effective means for quick redistribution of wealth. The must-nots must not be given power. Nabitsu, half-brother, illegitimate benefactor of the third Prince Zhangli. Interesting, okay. Whoa, this must be Luz's brother then. The lack of equity of those with power. Freaks who cannot even fit in Meteor City, it'd be difficult to control them. Savages who don't hide their talents, don't care about life or death. Some of the young associates are actually secret fans of theirs. Half-brother of Luz, yep, there we go. Reminds me someone similar pushed the envelope to become boss. What do you want me to say? The birds of a feather will eventually clash without us lifting a finger. We want to control the win, right? Hey. Char under boss. Kenny. Sir, find Hisoka before the spiders do. Hinrig. The GU underboss. Yes, sir. Dude, these characters look wild. Gather all the group leaders and offer them 10 million to anyone with useful information. Yes, sir. 10 million to anyone who finds Hisoka, and another 10 million to the leader of that area. Use your connections among the laborers. Get the manifest and search the list of single male passengers. Yes, sir. If he's not there, look through families of more than 3, including elderly and children. Boss, Hisoka's a floor master at the Heavens Arena. I know. He probably has a score to settle with that time with the leader of the spiders. I don't know if we could capture him. Idiot. Who asked for that? I get it. I get the first, but why the other? Because it's the least likely. If we don't get a hit among lone travelers, then that means he's probably vigilant and obviously taking precautions. But most likely, he's stowed away. Difficult to pull off, but hardest to catch once he is in. Ask the Queen to get soldiers to do a round of ID and ticket verifications. Find him and I'll take care of the rest. First, allow me to thank you very much. I am deeply grateful to those who you've chosen to follow. What is Jesus? When I used the ceremony to take over the family name as junior member to utter my command to kill. However, I do not care about anything in this world, including myself. Heli, Nabitsu's daughter with his lover, 4th Prince Terry. Let us destroy it all just because. What? Oh, I didn't even realize. What is this level 45? What is this video game? Level 45? What are these guys' levels? They don't even got levels. Why do you have a level 45? What the hell? Heli's boss, Morino Prudo, Nabitsu's daughter with his lover. Okay. So, mystery solved. So I don't. Which volume is it? Volume 37, 38. Not the most recent volume, but the one volume before that had this character on it. There was like a Jesus-like character, and for the longest time, I was like, "Who the hell is this?" I was quickly like, just like, I don't want to even pay attention to this because I'm like, what is this like Jesus-looking character? And then when we were introduced to Terry, I was like, oh my God, is that Terry? But no, now here it is. It's Terry's sister. Wow. And oh my God, the scars across her face. I can't believe it. We're having faces to the mafia bosses. Oda. Sorry, not Oda, because Oda has also so much crazy stuff. It's just mafia. I'm gonna spell mafia here. Mafia, just the freaking entire mafia here. We got the 3 bosses. We got their underboss. Oh my God. This whole thing is just gonna shift. It's gonna change. Oh my God. What the heck is this? With the 23, oh my God, you can't even see what I'm yelling at. What the hell is this? With the 23 of us assembled here. What the hell? What the hell? She just kissed the girl. And she liked it. As promised, I will bestow. Oh, she gives you an ability with a kiss. Don't mind if I get my ability. This is crazy. This is crazy. Wow, that's passionate. Ability contagion with attitude of love. Through saliva? Is this mysterious girlfriend X? Oh my God, obscure anime with saliva. Of member 0, the affected individuals multiply up to a maximum of 23, including Morena. Members level up as they kill. Oh my God, she kisses you and then she gamifies the kiss by the more you kill, the more you level up. Oh my God. Upon reaching level 20, their own abilities emerge. At level 100, the individuals become a new member 0, and they can form their own communities of infected. Civilians are worth 1 level. Those with abilities are worth 10. Oh my God. Togashi even had the saliva dripping from the mouths of the characters kissing. They are slurping. Oh my God. Okay, I see why chat was freaking out about her. I get it now. Kill a prince and your level will increase by 50. Then I wish you luck. Good day. Togashi, please! Togashi! Togashi, please, please, Togashi. You just introduced a boss and 23 characters who are directly going to be affecting everything happening here. Everything happening here. Everything happening all throughout here. Oh my god. Hey, there's probably not going to be a Tuesday stream. I'm just gonna be taking notes. It's gonna be a note stream. I don't know. This is insane. I can't believe it. Oh my god. The 2 scars on the face, they signify, oh, that's why everyone else, that's messed up. They signify the illegitimate children of the king who cannot become rightful heirs. At birth, their faces are slashed with double blades. Their existence is permitted on the condition that they forever remain in the shadows. They selfishly procreate, fear the progeny, doubt the dread, then scar them for life and forgive. Makes me laugh, but I like the scar. Without it, I would have slid closer to death. With this scar, I was able to perch on the razor's edge. In order to destroy the dung heap of a world, I can just keep trying a little more. And we see the cruelties of the world. Wow. What's happening over here? What's happening over here? Look, what? What? But here, lion's over here. What are you talking about? Okay. I'm like looking at all of these different ones, and then I see that one. I'm like, what the hell is happening over there? Oh my god, we have a map. More maps. The chart R is tier 5, controlled all commodities. The GU in the tier 4 makes their riches from profit margins of human trafficking and distribution of goods. Heli's main income is being the intermediary between the wealthy and the black market. We leave tier 5 to the Bureau family and head to tier 4. First, I'm going to procure my weapon from the warehouse. I'll go there too. There's something I want. Me too. I need my trick umbrella smuggled in with the black market goods. What, are you babysitting me? Pretty much. I can go by myself. No, even you acknowledge Hisoka's abilities. We go all in. We won't give that bastard a single ray of hope. Kill first, who and how are secondary. They approach this thing, like a warehouse. See a bunch of guys sitting down. They told me troop, right? What do you want? A sword and an umbrella. They've been smuggled in. This way. Nobunaga's like, careful. He's gone. From my N in an instant. Uh-oh. You're right. There's nothing. Uh-oh. We have go. It's a dead end. Back from where we came. The dude is dead. The guy disappeared, skipped over us, and reappeared as a corpse. Well, dead is dead. We'll look on our own. Hey, what about him, huh? A corpse can't help, and we can't call the others. Sword and the umbrella first. Your priorities are weird. Yup. I'm weird? Me? I love that he's like, well, me? Why am I weird? And then we see sticky fingers coming out of the wall. Bucciarati in this series. Oh, we cut away to tier 3 general passenger area. Stay back, nobody goes in. The area is off limits until forensics is done with the scene. How many Vicks? 20. He entered the room disguised as the royal army and killed quickly. With Nen, unknown. The weapon was a blade, and there's no sign as the ability was used. A random attack. Any witnesses? There's someone who happened to be there. Perp was in his 20s, slender, 6 to 6'2", a crescent scar on his left cheek. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so good. But canvassing the periphery didn't return any eyewitnesses' accounts of a guy like that. This testimony is uncertain and some parts don't make sense. Could be confused from the shock. Nobunaga thinks fainted. They ignored my prank. That's the commando team for the notorious spiders for you electrifying my idols. Let's destroy the world together. Oh man, dude, she kissed this guy? Also, this guy had a crescent thing on his cheek. Oh my god. Man, this guy got to kiss Moreno? And not me? Oh my. I hope this guy dies. Chapter 379, collaboration. I heard a knock and she went to the door. She opened it and shortly after, I heard something collapse. I called out, but there was no reply. Hey, are you alright? I stepped out of the bathroom and he was standing there. Move. I stepped aside. I'll kill you if you make a noise. As if he needed to tell me. I could neither move nor make a sound. All I could focus on was doing as he said, so he would spare my life. What's going? I was going to stop at 20. That was the whole point of going for single rooms. Oh, cause he's getting to level 20. Right. To get his own Anen ability. Gotcha. Okay. Please don't kill me. I was praying silently, certain that I'd be killed if I uttered a word. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 10, 20. Wait, it's 21? Oh, right. Levels and numbers of people are offset by 1. Ugh, that bothers me. Which number should I count by? I have no idea what he was mumbling about. It's like, what is he talking about? This won't work. It's too odd. Dude, the fact that they're covering this person's face is freaking me out. Like, is this someone we know? Oh my god, wait a minute. This nose. No. I'm not this. No, this is taking place in the present day. Why would this nose be familiar? I'm thinking too much. Right when I thought I was dead, there was a scream outside and the sounds of people milling around. People running down the hall, pounding on the doors, screams. There was so much noise outside and he locked the bathroom door from the inside. From the inside? Yes, I sat here until the Royal Army pried open the door. The man, he escaped, but the pipes aren't big enough for a rat, much less a human. The soldiers said the same thing, but he didn't come out. They confirmed that the door was locked. Just please catch him and ask him. If her statement is true, the perp uses Nen, but it bothers me. Killing would only take a second. Why leave a witness? He was rattled by the noise. No, it doesn't match. His profile, a man who killed 20 people so quickly. Levels, numbers of people, offsets, and the number 20 and 21. Those clues are a mystery. So how much do you know the victim? We happened to sit next to each other to eat. We hit it off right away. She wanted to... I saw this bottom one. She wanted advice about her personal life. I didn't even get to give it to her. Please, go rest in the cabin for now. We'll have to talk to you again. That's why they hid the face. Okay, because she was part of the collage of all the people. And then she goes back to the normal face. I'll mix the truth with the lies like that. It's hints at why I wasn't killed too. Good idea. Make sure to describe my scar accurately. Are you sure? I want to know their investigation ability. Like how long it takes between identifying me and getting found. Are you sure? You'll be put to death if they catch you. I won't get caught. And even if I did, I'd escape. The boss said your ability will provide for you if you wish hard enough. I can feel it. I've just been bestowed with a gift. This power will take me to where I want to go. And then Looney disappeared from the bathroom. A transportation ability I don't really care for. Is it really that fun to get it over with so fast? I'll go slowly with leveling up and asking for the gift. I have succeeded in contacting the investigators now to get to know them better. And then she licks her lips. She's like, ooh, a little tasty treat, cowman. Oh, you taste a little like beef. Oh my God. Wait, what the heck? One door and a room of impenetrable walls. Those are the activation conditions of my ability. And then from the wall or floor, I can go somewhere else. I can go back to the original room wherever I came from. But if the original door opens and is no longer a seal room, the ability resets and I can never use it in that room again. Whoa, that's cool. So he has to lock the door he's in, then he can travel. He can return to the room as long as that room is still sealed. Wow. I can go back to the original room whenever and from wherever. But if the original door opens and is no longer a sealed room, the ability resets and I can never use it in that room again. I'm also limited to places I've seen before. Okay. I think I can also go outside the ship, but considering the danger of getting reset, I can't test it right now. First, I'll enjoy this collaboration with the spiders. Alright, and then the other two guys are dead. Oh wait, he can kill them and move them into his room as well. Wow. I guess that's how the guy teleported. All gone? No, one got away. I don't like it. It's telling us to go after him. Blood is dry. This one was done around the same time as the others. I don't get it. This guy wants to do. The first corpse was enough to blame on us. If they let one go, they'll find out it wasn't us. If the victim is alive. Maybe this one isn't related to us. This was done by someone else? No. Why did he injure one, then let him go? To show the way to the hideout, right? If we had reacted upon seeing the body and argue with each other, creating a conflict, that would have been great. But since we were unfazed and continued with our search, he took it upon himself to get to the Char hideout. So you're saying he randomly tried to use us, and since it didn't work, he had to go with his first plan? No plan at all, right? Sounds just like us. It's just speculation. Like you said, it could be two killers. Maybe he failed to kill and went after him. But that first corpse, that was totally messing with us. We would have noticed if it was Hisoka's gum. If the corpse was pulled up and over our heads, not Hisoka. Wound wasn't made by a card something bigger, it was shoddy. This guy wants to pick a fight. Not with us, but with the Char. They approached the door with the blood tracks. Security cameras here in the lowest decks? I wonder what's inside. God only knows. And we see Nobunaga with his weapon, so it looks like they were able to retrieve their weapons. It's locked. Not a surprise. Hey. And then we just see a bunch of figures waiting outside. I'm Wang Char, underboss. I was told to wait, but I hate waiting. I'll ask only what you answer, huh? Did you attack the warehouse guards? Alright, we cut over to Franken and... Who? We moved already. Gotta say something? Aren't you gonna find Hisoka, Franklin? I don't waste the effort. He's looking to kill us too. If I sit and wait, he'll come find me. I see. Oh,
I see. Itoku. My name is Itoku. I just got a call from my boys. 2 warehouse guards were killed, 4 taken. What do you think?
It wasn't us. Actually, it depends if your guys picked up the fight. We'll always pick up the gauntlet.
That's what I don't get. It was a done deal that your 3 friends were going to get their weapons. There was no reason for us to fight.
Then it wasn't us. It was someone else who used the situation.
Was it Hisoka?
Who knows? It could be him. It might not. It wasn't us.
I see. By the way, did you come on board just for Hisoka?
No, we're bandits after all. And then that triggers them. They're like, I'm sorry.
You mind repeating that, son?
But we won't take any next steps until we kill Hisoka. If there's no gauntlet, we won't pick it up.
All right, sorry to bother you.
And then he puts his cigarette into Franklin's steak. And we cut back over. Yes, that's all right. Forgive me. I'm getting the whole story now. Uh-huh. Yeah. And he said, what? Don't pick up the gauntlet. Why does he keep on repeating that? Uh-huh. That's the Char hideout. A man came from just now carrying a bloody guard. That stupid associate was too shocked and let him in. The shooting started right after that? No. According to those in the hideout, the guy's face was too bloody to be recognized, and he was yelling, the spiders did it. I told you we didn't do it, so it's his plot. I know he slipped away and the guard was dead. What's annoying is he thinks he can manipulate us with such a crude trick. I'm glad you were calm and reasonable people. He was probably a hitman from another family that desires conflict. Or maybe the goal was to get inside the hideout itself. What do you mean? Marking is one of the conditions of a teleportation ability. They can't jump to somewhere they haven't been to before, so he came here to fulfill that condition. If you use Nen, you should understand how dangerous that is. Now that he succeeded, divorced from balance. Unreserved with no allegiances, they move how they want and they have the power to execute on. As I feared, they are a risk factor that must be eliminated. What would you say that we work together? Oh, I see. He was like kind of like, oh, Phantom Troop, wow. And then hearing how Finks was immediately able to tell everything about the user who just killed all these guards. Now this guy is like, oh, they're a big deal. We threat from 50% to now 100%. Amazing. End of chapter 379. Claw says that Franklin is cold. Absolutely. But I appreciate it, right? These guys are just all cold and calm, and they're like, we're here for a job, right? We're not here to just do crazy stuff. Treb says the images behind Morena are taken and inspired from real photos. I would not be surprised. Why is this happening here? Okay, let's move on to the final chapter of the arc. Sorry, of the volume, not of the arc. Chapter 380 called Alarm. We have Maiza here. We need to talk about the violent crimes on board, especially the string of recent murders on Tier 3. Since it started on day 3 of the voyage, it's doubtful it comes from the stress of long-term confinement. From all indications, the forensic reports from the scene, the victimology, motivation, etiology, and statistics, that this is an abnormal situation with circumstances particularly deviant from ordinary murders. Several factors point to a street slasher for whom killing itself is a goal. Ritualistic elements are suggested by the numbers and words muttered by the perp, and in the light of the particular situation of this ship. The likelihood is high that there are multiple lone wolf serial murderers in parallel, spurred by the seed urn ceremony to decide the next king. How dare you! You're saying the prince is behind this? Absurd! The princes can't even leave their tier 1! The battle for succession is among the princes. Why would they need to mass murder general passengers? I'm not finished. God damn, you guys are just yapping. Just let me handle it, okay? I'm a cow guy. If a prince is behind this, there's no problem. We only need to set someone up as the true culprit. The ship is a place where the next king of Kakin, the ruler of the new continent, will be decided en route. The battle for succession should be prioritized by all members on board. Until there is only one prince left, they are exempt from repercussions from their actions, besides directly killing another prince, of course. The candidates of both royal princes, The candidates have both royal privileges and succession protection as their pike and capital punishment for royal murders as their shield. This means there will be commissioned murders and incentives murders committed in the hopes to earn favor for the future king. The case can be considered the latter, but the question is at hand: why would they need to mass murder civilians? The answer lies into the cult's element of the seed urn ceremony. This ceremony has allowed its leaders to prosper since the country opened its ports. It's only natural that they believe that they could gain supernatural powers through ritual sacrifice, considered its prevalence throughout human history. As for the criminal who followed the prince's unspoken wishes, it is not hard to imagine that he sought bloodshed to gain supernatural power for himself as well. And it's down to business. These crimes will only continue and multiply. And it goes beyond a critical point this ship will sink. By 200,000 people jumping at shadows by the riots caused by fear. Wow. This is crazy. The detail on this, Togashi. The detail on this is incredible. The art. And we see the ship breaking down. And everyone's like, no way. There are about 2,000 guards and Royal Army soldiers on board. Simple arithmetic would mean 100 civilians per guard. The reality is Tier 1 has 40% of the guards at 800, Tier 2 600, so 70% of the guards are allocated to the rich. Tiers 4 and 5 rely on the Mafia to maintain public order. On these levels, there are over 300 civilians per guard. If anything happens to the soldiers in the lower levels, will be powerless. There's not a moment to waste. We need to stop the murders and remove the source of the passengers' anxiety. But what is there to do specifically? The most common effective action to take is to suspend the secession battle, but this is not realistic. The next best thing would be to reorganize the Royal Army. I propose we send 800 soldiers to the lower tiers. We can't! The fate of Kaking is on the line! This is not a threat! If we advised the first prince to head of the national defense, I'm sure he'd agree. We have enough data. Oh, this is okay. I see. We have enough data and can expect sufficient effects upon execution. If you don't report this to him, it will still remain in the meeting minutes, and you'll all be in trouble. Ugh, I feel like I sold my soul to the devil. That was the best you can do without explaining about Nen. An unknown threat is a trigger for panic in civilians. Telling them about multiple serial killers with superpowers is a recipe for disaster. You extended the fuse as much as you could. Now we could evacuate as many people as we can and defuse the detonator. I'll summon the association members in charge of the areas outside the royal living quarters. We'll be through in the gag order about this Kakin official. I get the feeling the fuse to destruction is shorter than we can imagine. Here inside. So now they are anticipating a riot. The Zodiacs and the Hunter Association, I assume he's mentioning the Zodiacs specifically, are now going to come together to figure out how do we stop the riots and the ship from sinking. Actually, no. It sounds like how do we get everyone out before the destruction? Here inside, we are now inside the office of Char. That's the monitor room. We have cameras on major spots in Tier 5, just like the room, of course. Here's when the guy brought the warehouse guard. Seeing him trying to open the back door in the chaos, but it's locked, he gave up and snuck out. He made sure the cameras never got his face. Got a video of the warehouse? There's only a camera at the entrance. Only the three of you came in today besides our associates. Work your way backwards and make a list of everyone who came through. It's likely he came to check beforehand. Cameras were set up the day before departure. The cargo was loaded before that. If he came as a worker, he won't be on tape. We're not expecting much. He'll come anyway to open that other door. Want to see what's inside? I won't ask for it for free. How about an exchange for the killer's head? Fine. Hey. These three will be in rotation from now on. Okay, teach him the ropes. I'm Sudonke, supervisor. Hey. How many members aboard? About 250, including Fringe. I don't know about the other families, but it's bound to be similar. Oh my god, it's the spiders. Oh my god, I went to ask them questions, but I'll set a bad example. I gotta find a way to chat with them one-on-one. Oh my god, they're my... Help yourselves up to ready to eat meals, okay? You can pay to go to the dining hall on tier 4 during break to get something more decent. Oh my god, should I ask him for an autograph? Oh my god. Oh my god, we jumped. Oh my god. Oh my god, we got map locations. Togashi doing my work for me. Oh my god. Wow, okay. Here we have it. All right, Roy. So we got a bunch of the Zodiacs in tier 3. Yeah, more Zodiacs. Let me see. I'm looking at. Okay, so we have Nobunaga, Finks, and Wong at the Char family office. Fenton, warehouse entrance. Franklin, tier 5, dining hall. Machi, tier 5, standard cavern. The GU family office is at like the teeth of the whale. Hisoka Illumi and Kaluto are at the tier 3 observation deck. Cashew is at the tier 3 standard deck. And no mention of Hisoka yet. That's fine. That's fine. We'll keep moving on. A stowaway with a deadly weapon is on the loose. Please stay in your cabins and keep your doors closed until instructed. Meal times will be designated by area. The military will escort you out. Again, I repeat, please stay in your cabins. We'll first sweep through tier 3, start at 1, and search through all cabins and expose anyone suspicious. Detain anyone without an ID ticket, even if it's a child. Damn, okay. Please cooperate. A stowaway is on the loose. All right, the military is all aboard. Wow, this is the observation deck. This looks beautiful. Wow. Oh my god, there's even like, these are all like beach, it's like basically like a, what is it called? Beach tables, benches, chairs, lounge chairs. Hey, raise your hands and turn around slowly. Oh, okay, I see. They see Illumi and Kaluto here. We were asleep. ID ticket inside my pocket. Excuse me, but what's a VVIP doing here? Business. With all due respect, this ID may have been an all-access pass, but due to the recently imposed martial law, the passage between tier 2 and 3 will be closed, probably for the duration of the voyage. We can escort you to the upper floors. We'll stay here, huh? I told you we're here for business. We're staying in tier 3, but Corporal Mizu? He's a hunter too. Yes, sir. Botobai and Maiza seeing Kaluto and Illumi. The spiders are on the ship. Yes, everyone is here. Yeah. Just fine. Like, just in case you needed more on your plate, buddy. We're all here. Illumi. Oh, I'm too honest. I answered when I asked. Sorry, but no more comments. I have a confidentiality agreement. Fine, but staying in your quarters is now mandatory. Those without valid room numbers will be detained. Having your ID registered to a room in tier 3 is a prerequisite to remaining here. We'll get you a room at the central police station. Sure, I prefer a cell with a shower. You're not getting arrested, so you'll just get a room in the same dorm as the rest of us. Unfortunately, all officers have communal rooms. You'll have to put up with us. We knew Kaluto and Zoldyck had joined the spiders, but the eldest brother too? What could they be plotting? Ooh, here we go. These Zoldycks and the spiders are serious business, but I can't have Kurapika find out that they're here. The intrigue surrounding the Nen Beast and the Prince's form is a complicated situation. As it is, a distraction that would shake him to the core would be fatal. But why are they here? Is it possible the oh no. Oh, now Maiza is thinking that way. Is it possible the spiders want revenge on Kurapika? Illumi became a hunter at the same time as Kurapika. If the spiders found out that Kurapika is a hunter, it'd lead them to the Black Whale. I should tell Kurapika or not tell him. Maiza. We found one without an idea. There's a problem. What is it? Say what? Botobai, Ginta, you're in charge. I'm going back to HQ. Is she safe? Yes, we're oh my god. Oh my god. I just saw the bottom panel. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, we're restricting access, but several soldiers recognize her. Imposing a gag order, place them into custody. It's all right. Can you please help us make sense of this? Prince Fugetsu. I am getting chills. Oh my god. Incredible. What an incredible ending to the volume. Insane. Right? Yeah. Incredible end to the volume. Oh my god. So she's interesting. So she finds like it is she either she learned that she can't go back after she leaves. No, because she would not make it this far. She was doing small tests. So this is her asking for help. Like, hey, I'm the safest here because no one will know I'm going to be here. Fascinating. Oh my god. But that's not true. That's not true. You are not the safest here. I'm certain Fugetsu is like, it's going to be safe here. I'm going to be safe. No. It's not safe at all. This Togashi! Insane. Insane. The amount of characters forming all together, coming back in together, and everything connecting is crazy. Let's talk about the volume. I am certain this is going to be a little bit short because I think that this is probably the densest volume so far. Because it's not just that there's more characters that were introduced. It's now like there's so many additional characters that got connected. And I'm still waiting for someone to say this. My current prediction is that we won't get my current prediction is that we will meet Gyro, but we'll only meet him once we hear this line. Don't die until you're dead. We'll hear this line before we actually see the character, right? It was just weird when Welfin was like, hey, that's what Gyro used to always say. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, lots of new abilities. We have the Mafia bosses. Okay, let's start adding these, okay? And I think I wrote down most of the, while I was doing it, we don't know his name. We don't know. Okay, so yeah, I have all. So I just need to write. Yeah, because I was already writing these guys' names during the chapters. So, okay, so I can still keep it there. Theoda and Salkov, Mafia members. The 3 Mafias. And then the 23 Morena. it's like Disciples, though. She is very much like Jesus kind of like character. Trib says, now that you've been exposed to more of the ship, what plot line grabs your attention? Oh. I'm gonna do a top 3. I'm gonna do a top 3 because there's like a billion storylines going on at once. I think number 1 is I do like what's happening with Kurapika. Not necessarily because like we are hardly getting any of this of him even trying to get here, right? I just really like that he is trying to control the information of Nen to everyone. So like as people are now like mentioning it in the ship is like he's trying to create a stalemate. So I really am interested in that. So there's one. Second one, Morena. Morena is just absolute pure chaos. Morena looks at this chart here and is like, just kill everyone. That's it. Just kill. That's all you gotta do. All of this, just kill. So I love that chaos for everything, because every one of these characters are like trying to do it by the book, trying to not get caught, watching out for the Royal Guard. And Morena's like, just go out and kill, level up, and when you get to level 100, you can start kissing more people, and you can like create a bigger army. So that one is a huge one. And then the third one, I think Fugetsu, the Fugetsu storyline. Like, now that she is in the 3rd tier, I worry so much for her safety. Because we have Morena, we have a bunch of random people who probably feel, who some people probably celebrate the princes, and probably some people who don't celebrate the princes. So it is, and what a bargaining chip it is to have a prince. So I'm sure all the mafia will be after her too. Like, it is just a nightmare. The Hulkenberg, like, aura prayer of just creating such immense aura. Oh my god. Incredible. Hunter x Hunter is absolutely incredible. I cannot believe how good this arc is. This arc is like, I cannot believe, like, Togashi was cooking. He was like, I figured out what my story is going to be, and it's just, this is some of the best work I have ever seen. And Claw says the best is yet to come. This is insane. Insane! Thank you all for watching. I will see you later. Now I'm gonna give my throat a rest because boy howdy, there's been a lot of talking. Bye! Thank you for watching. Also, hey, consider following the Discord if you want. Thank you for watching.